Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. I had to readjust my chair because I'm like, wait, I'm a little bit too high. Let me tone myself down. But hi, Tal, welcome in. Hi, Lucy. Happy Tuesday morning. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I'm gonna close that. I'm telling you, I'm excited for today. I'm always excited to stream. I say it every time. But I'm excited because today is a Tuesday. And I finally get to play some Sims after a long work day yesterday. I'm telling you, yesterday I spent the entire day just sitting at my computer, answering emails, coming up with creative concepts, and editing podcast episodes. But welcome in. Hi, Maya. Hi, Simsika. Hello. Ooh, formerly known as One Cookie. Hello, Kate. Glad to see you. I remember the name One Cookie from way back. Glad to see you then again, though. Happy Tuesday. And you want a joke now? I can give you a joke. I have to update my joke command, so I'm going to look up a joke just because it's funny. But today we're going to be doing some more Soul Food Legacy challenge stuff just because I love that challenge. Plus, I got so much work to do. Okay, so this is a dad joke that I found on Google. What do cats eat for breakfast? Mice Krispies. Get it? You get it? You get it? Because cats eat mice and they're crispy. It's a similar term to Rice Krispies as a human consumption, but for cats, it's called Mice Krispies. But the other one, I'm gonna give you two. Why did the Energized Bunny go to jail? He was charged with battery. He was charged with battery because he had so much battery power he got charged. Dad jokes are very weird, but they're funny at the same time. Hi girl UK, welcome in. It's good seeing you. I like that one. I like the Energized Bunny one. And honestly, dad jokes are the best thing. I found a bunch, I found like 325 dad jokes on today.com. I think the Today News or whatever it's called. I don't know. A random website called today.com. They do bring a specific type of comfort. That's true. I agree. Speaking of news, did you all hear Taylor Swift is coming out with her 12th album? Did you all hear that? Didn't you all hear that? The Life of a Showgirl. She announced it yesterday. Well, literally, she didn't announce it yesterday. She announced it literally several hours ago on a podcast. So, yes. No, same. I admire her work ethic too. I want to get on that level. I feel like I'm always constantly working on something, but I'm nowhere near that level. I don't know how she do it. Too much. There's so much going on. I don't know either. I mean, honestly, as an artist, I feel like you can come up with so many songs. Like you can come up with like 100 songs, but it might not be right for like that album, but maybe the vibe fits for another album. It's just like how a bunch of artists who have passed away have like thousands of songs in the vault that don't get released until like a couple of years after they pass away, or like 10 years or so. Like Dolly Parton has like a few songs locked in a music vault that she's not going to release until like after she passes away or whatever. It's wild. I literally could not do that. I'm like, I got all these songs. How am I gonna release? I want to release them now. Oh my gosh. But honestly, inspiration. Oh, you're listening, certainly at work, listening to you. Well, welcome. Glad to have you here. So right now at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm not opening my game just yet because I have this problem. Well, it's not a problem. It's more of a healthy habit of mine. It's called download custom content from Tumblr. You know why? Because it's just great. Downloading custom content from Tumblr, because why not? I was doing it last night and I'm doing it again. Ooh, I need that. Anyway. Also, Starry Blossom, thank you for the early cruise and the daily click for Palestine. And thank you all who have redeemed early crew and the daily clicks as well. I appreciate that. I'm downloading this hairstyle immediately. Sometimes I always check to make sure it's actually released to public because I don't want to spend all my money in the world, you know? Don't want to do that. I think I probably just periodically release a random mix type CD with every album with a non-fitting vibe. Yeah, that's what I would do too. If I was like a musical artist, I would do that. Just because, why not? It's like, here's a little treat for something that wasn't on the album. Like the amount of times I would love to hear all the like scrap songs from art. Like if artists would just like release their scrap songs that would never make an album ever and be like, here's all these unreleased songs, and be like, ooh, fun, like Ariana Grande, hello, I need that. Did you not remember? Did we travel across the universe? Oh, when was the last time you were here? Because I moved like nearly 2 years ago, and then, well, you were here back in May. The last time you were here. Well, I guess the one thing that probably changed is that I have LED lights in my background, and I have a new chair and new headphones. Maybe that's what's different. Maybe. But also, time traveling is always an exciting thing. You miss CC so much. You play on console now. Oh, I wish console players could have custom content, you know, because it would be so iconic and so cool. What's the difference? Oh, one's higher, one's lower. I want version 2. I want that one. Because the version 1 looks a little bit higher on the forehead, and that's not what I want. I want version 2. But yeah, CC and me, we have a love-hate relationship because things are like out there in the world, but also at the same time, it's too much. It's slightly overwhelming, but like in a good way. And I just don't know how to stop. So I'm learning to only download certain things that I know I'm going to use, which is very hard because I have almost 25 gigabytes of CCM mods right now, and I need to just delete them all. Oh, you know what? Adrian Pastel is one of my favorite custom content creators for clothing, because they have been converting and making new clothes for all age stages, and I'm just like, I'm here for it. So when they make new stuff, I have to download them all. A healthy habit, yes, that's what we call it in the group. I'm denial about my exception. I'm denial. I choose to believe that I don't have a problem because the problem does not exist. The problem does not exist in the eyes of me. Ooh, I want this, but I'll wait. I'll wait for most of this stuff, to be honest. I feel like most custom content I usually get is something I won't use until like later down the line. Like I don't need half of these kid clothings, but I have kids right now that need new outfits in the world. I can't have Sims looking janked up crazy. You know? Can't have that. At least it's not 26. That's true. At least it's not 26. It was 27 at one point, and then I deleted a bunch of stuff, and then I felt a little bit more refreshed and not so claustrophobic, you know? No, okay, I don't want CurseForge. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's do this one too. Perfect. Hi, Simtroll. Hello. Good morning. How are you today? We're downloading some custom content before I open up the Sims today for some Soul Food Legacy. And in case anybody wants to grab the link for the challenge rules, you can do !soul in the chat if you would like to get them. I'm also looking for a ring. I could have done this like a long time ago, but I chose not to. Ooh, also my Sim Winston is making a band very soon, and I need new hairstyles. I want them all, but I also don't want to do that. So I'm going to save it for later. Ooh, this is a nice hairstyle. I like it. I'm going to try and reblog all these things for later. Normally, I like to reblog things that I think I'll download, but then I also just want to like reblog everything I see because they always look great, you know? I mean, if you don't have a problem, what's to solve? Exactly. Exactly. You are 100% correct. There's nothing to solve if there's no problem. Oh, you're too afraid to look at how much space your CC takes on your computer? Oh, I try to look at that almost every other day, so I know I'm not going too overboard. But I'm learning I might need to switch the Sims 4 to my SSD drive instead of my hard drive, but I'm not too sure about that, and I don't want to do anything to uninstall. Ooh, this is pretty. Urban apparel. Ooh, I like this dress. I like this dress a lot. It's very cute. April? Okay. Did I put the base game version in your documents like you suggested? Oh, you did? You put the base game version? Thank you. I appreciate that. So now we can see what the base game version looks like. Because I find like with every time there's a new update for, you know, I feel like every time there's a new base game update that adds like new quality of life stuff, it's like base game doesn't feel like base game anymore. Even though it is, it just doesn't feel like it. There's always like something to add new. You never know what it is. But thank you. Conceal, don't feel. Yeah, so the Soul Food Legacy Challenge is a 10 generation long legacy challenge created by SimSiga, or Junie, who's in the chat. And it's basically centered around the African American Black culture. Of course, you don't gotta be a part of, you know, our community to do this challenge. Everyone's welcome to the cookout. Everyone's welcome to this challenge. But it's of course to follow a lot of tropes and even historical facts within the African American Black community to celebrate us, of course. And it's really fun. It's all centered around different food themes like red velvet cake and strawberry soda, which I haven't had strawberry soda in a while. Like oxtail, chitlins, chitterlings, the nasty whatever that is, fried okra, the list goes on. It's a really fun challenge, and it's very story driven, and I love family legacy gameplay and I love storytelling, so this definitely appealed to me. And as of course I am Black, I am African American, and I wanted to play a challenge that I felt represented in, that I knew that I was going to play for a very long time. But it's really fun. Oh no, literally, I agree. Pussycat has me at chokehold. I can't, but I must. Hi Neon, welcome in. Welcome in. And yeah, we are CC shopping for a little bit. We'll see how long we're in here. But yes, we are. Ooh, this is pretty. I need more maternity wear anyway for all of my Sims, but I don't know if I want to download this though. It is pretty, but I'll keep it for later. Hi, Lady Z, welcome in. You just got here and you got yeeted. Sadness. You love that so much you might have to play it. Yeah, you should. There's also a base game version too, so if you don't have like all the packs for like a certain generation, there is a base game version in case you wanted to try it out. It's all like similar, of course, generations, but it's base game friendly, and which I love because, you know, not everyone has all packs because these packs are expensive. Telling you, $40 for an expansion pack, no thank you. I always say never buy any packs full price unless you really want to and like you just have to have it. I would say wait for a sale. I want this dress. I want that. Thank you. Also, I mean this in the nicest way. Why are custom content creators so talented? Why do they have to release so much stuff on Tumblr, The Sims Resource, Patreon? Like, why do they have to release so many great things? Do they not understand that I don't have a problem downloading custom content every day? Sure, my computer may do those whistle notes of Mariah Carey every once in a while, but they gotta stop. But also don't stop, because keep it coming. I need more. Come on, PC creators, if you're listening, give me more. Come on, I need more. I need more. Thank you. Anyway. So they're just feeding my non-addiction, essentially. Oh, like you said, it's nice to feel represented by The Sims. When it comes to the Sims community, it does. And like this game, it spans, oh my gosh, I already have that. It spans like 25 years, and I feel the most represented in The Sims 4, like organically, because like they've been adding more stuff to base game, like of course, like other packs as well. And I just feel a lot more alive, a lot more seen. And then when legacy challenges or just challenges and custom content come into play, it makes it even more fun. So having like the Soul Food Legacy is like top tier amazing. So I'm hopeful that one day that they do. No, I'm hopeful that they do eventually make an African styled pack for The Sims 4. Do I want that? No, but I'll bookmark it. Because I want like an African styled pack in The Sims 4 so badly, because I think it's important to have it for more culture and more diverse reasons. And plus, you know, we got some really great stuff that we would like to share to the people of the Sims community. You know, remain hopeful. Because of so much CC, I've gotten into a habit of selecting CC I never use and deleting them. I need to do that, Lucy, honestly. I need to go through my folder and like delete stuff that I haven't used in like years. I gotta do that eventually. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna install this stuff real quick, so that way I can open my game. But yeah, when it comes to The Sims, I always look for great challenges, great creators. Like I'm always like searching for new people to watch, whether it's on Twitch or TikTok or YouTube, and I'm always blown away at the talent, how talented the community is. Especially after the past 25 years, there has been a lot of things in the Sims community that I just admire. Okay, let me add this stuff real quick. Adrian Pastel. I always like to organize my CC by creator, so that way I know who goes where. Essentially, who goes where. Oh, 6 items are already the same. Wow. You're a shopaholic and I would spend so much money on CC. Same. CC creators have the ability to put us into a trance and take over the world and reward of cool looking jeans for Sims. I know. Oh my gosh. Let me just wait. Where is it at? What's this? Serenity CC. Yeah. So I just downloaded the set from Serenity CC. I feel like male Sims just don't get a lot of like custom content or just in-game content enough. At like I want it quicker personally. But Serenity CC done did that. Done did that and more some. Literally made a menswear clothing collection. This was an immediate download for me. An immediate download. The moment I saw it on Twitter, I was like, yes, I must have it. And everything about it is just stunning. The other creator that I wanted to mention, let's see, A Hair. Ooh, that's not how you spell that. So A Hair's Brittany also made this set a while ago, actually. It's called Boy Toy, and it is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. Between Serenity CC and A Hair's Brittany, with these two sets, they were immediate download. I had to have it in my game. The moment I saw it, the hairstyles, the clothing outfits, it's just so good. There's also a Labubu set too. A Labubu set. We love Labubus. Labubus! But yeah, I've downloaded both of them. Anyway, back to what I was doing. 100%, like all your saves are all brown. I still am holding out for hope for an African theme pack. Like, give me the new area, more hairs, more clothing. Yeah, I would literally buy that so fast too. Like hairstyles, clothing, furniture. I want new experiences, essentially. New experiences, new ways to showcase like hair growth. Because I don't know if you do this or not for your own game, but what I've been doing as of lately is I've been going through like the catalog of all the hairs that we have in the game, plus like my custom content that I have, and kind of like simulating hair growth, because we have like facial hair growth, but we don't have like hair growth. Like imagine in The Sims, your Sims hair would grow over time. And I have been kind of doing that with like some hairstyles here and there, and it's been quite nice to do that. Or those, yeah, those are jeans. So I've been liking it so far, of doing that, because if we got a way where we could have a hairstylist career or like have functioning barbershops or hair salons, that would be really cool to, I don't know, like just have like a general like story time with it, essentially. That, and I just want it. I don't know. I just want more stuff. There we go. Adding some more CC to my game. Da 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 da. How much do I have now? I have 24.3 gigabytes. Wow. I was at 23.9. I'm at 24.3. Who would have thought that? Not me. Okay. Then clean launcher. Oh, you were just introduced to Serenity CC and Boy Toy, and now I'm foaming the mouse. No, literally, it's like it's the most craziest thing in the world, and I'm like, I have to have it right now. Okay. Perfumundo, whoa, whoa. So I've done some updates to my game already of our save for the Soul Food Legacy. This morning at like midnight, 1 a.m., I went ahead and added in some houses, and I also have started to make Gen 1's extended family, at least one sim. But if you want to add any sim, or if you want to make any sims for my legacy challenge, I would really greatly appreciate it if you would. You can just use the hashtag SpringSims Townies on the gallery to upload your sims to, and then I'll be able to add them to my game. Because my sims need friends, honestly. Right? It would be really cool to run your own hair salon and barbershop. I mean, I guess we kind of can we can kind of run them a little bit. This was Get Famous. They gave us that hair styling chair. It came with the acting career, and I don't use it that often, but it is a functional chair that you can like do different hairstyles with. But I want like a real one, you know? That's what I really want personally. And for some odd reason, I don't know if anyone has ever listened to this band or not. I blame TikTok for this. I really do. I blame TikTok. But there's this band called Pierce the Veil. Pierce the Veil. I've heard one of their songs before, but I didn't know what band it was. But for some reason, as of lately, this song called "So Far So Fake" has been all over my For You page, and that song has me at a chokehold. So Far So Fake is the best song I've ever heard. I like the little like guitar solo. I wish it was longer than like 10 seconds, because something about it just like scratches the right part of my brain, and it's good. It's good. I love that song. So Far So Fake. I'm gonna have to do that when you get home. Yeah, you should. You should do both. Make a sim and stream on it. Yeah, you should. Yes, enjoy. Definitely do your curl routine. I'm not emotionally nor mentally prepared for it. You've got this. Don't worry. Oh, you started listening to PTV like 15 years ago? Wait, they're that old? Wait, what was their first album? I thought they were new. Oh my gosh, 2007? What? I feel like I may have heard of this band before without realizing who they were. I discover new artists all the time through TikTok. Oh, they're really good. Flair for the Dramatic is your favorite album of all time. Maybe I should listen to that album. Because I find like 2007, like between 2006 to 2008 or 9, albums back then were just, they were hitting different and they were so good. Since you were 12 years old and an emo little girl and now I'm 23 married. Oh my gosh. I love emo music. I grew up listening to Skrillex and Paramore and Evanescence and Panic at the Disco, Green Day. Like I was like hardcore in that mode for like years. But I have not listened to Skrillex in so long. Shop the Midsummer sale. It's already over. The sale ended yesterday. Unless it's already here. I don't know. Anyway. Loading the save. Oh, they were really popular when you were in middle school? Ah, okay. Okay. I just feel like a lot of bands back then are not hitting the same now, but they still are. I don't know. I grew up with those songs. Very Warped Tour. I wonder if they were at the We Are Young concert, because this was like 2 years ago when it happened. That's not what that is. Again? October 18th and 19th is happening again? Well, I can't go because I'm in San Diego. But no, honestly, it doesn't look like they were though. But I feel like they should. I feel like they should. I haven't listened to Blink 182 in forever. You think they were? Maybe they're not. They were at like, this was like 2 years ago when I remember it. "7-Eleven is presenting the When We Were Young." Oh my god. Wow. Oh, not with those prices. No, thank you. um, I don't think I want to pay like almost $500 for that. I mean, technically it's 2 days. Wait. I'm sorry. Wait, what? What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know if I want to pay that price though. I think I'm good. Oh, you have a weird amount of love for the group, the Fray. Wait a minute, the Fray. I was very depressed when I was younger. So I'm like, the Fray sounds so familiar. Oh, the one song that had me at a chokehold was literally "Look After You," "You Found Me," and "How to Save a Life." I had some dark days. I'm telling you, some dark days in the wee odd years. Okay, so let me go and add some houses and some lots. So today's stream, we're just going to be placing down some lots and placing down some Sims into Newcrest, since that's technically where Gen 1 is going to be living. And then we're going to wrap up working on some other Sims. So what I'll need is a restaurant. Amazon Music did a revival on Twitch this year. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that they did that, but I didn't know what it was at first. I'm like, what is this? I always pop on the For You page, and I'm like thinking, not For You page, but the home page of Twitch, and thinking, what am I looking at? That's good to know. Oh, where did I get my map replacements? I got them from... Ooh, that's not what that is. Are they in my resource list? They should be in my resource list on Patreon. Yes, they are. So I have 2 different kinds from 2 different people. Dear Cheyenne and Philippe Sims is where I get both of my fan-made custom maps from at the moment. I do. Yes, if you want to grab them, you can. Hi, Ridley. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? Ooh, 2016. Man, 2016 was a different vibe back then. It was just very pretty. I need like a nice, simple, small restaurant. I feel like this one. Ooh, Soul Fam. This is the perfect one. I must have it now. Soul Family Restaurant for the Soul Food Legacy by Imani Rue 27. I'm gonna have to remember that to write that down. Hi. Oh, the Rio was performing live. Was hilarious. Wait, really? I wonder, do they keep those VODs on Twitch, or do they delete them? Because I wonder, can you listen or like watch them back? I would assume you probably can't, because it's like, but then it's on Twitch. So I feel like you could rewatch it back if you wanted to. But who knows, licensing issues. 20 by 15. I'm gonna put this on the 30 by 20. Yeah. You tried to go to the gym after work, but the car park was too full, so I'm just turned around and went home. That would be me. That honestly would be me. If the parking lot is full, that means I can go back home and rest my little eyes and body. Oh, you got to see them in Sleeping with Sirens live again this year, and they performed a song they haven't been able to do together in 10 years. The song was King for a Day. Oh, that's so nice. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you all have been experiencing this too, but I feel like I'm having like this weird like throwback moment for some odd reason. It's most like Disney related, but all like we're basically coming up with the 20th year anniversary, I think, of Hannah Montana. Next year will be 20 years of Hannah Montana. The Jonas Brothers are doing like a throwback, concert. They brought out Demi Lovato, Jesse McCartney, then David Archuleta singing all of his old songs again. And I'm just like, we're getting all like these reboots and all of these like throwback things from like our childhood. and I don't know how I feel. And also it's confirmed that we're getting a Camp Rock 3. I remember this like it was a fever dream, but it was real. I remember Demi Lovato was saying like, I want an adult version of Camp Rock. I mean, back then I thought Demi was joking, but they were being serious, and it's happening. Camp Rock 3 is happening. And I read an article that they've solidified their deal, so along with the Jonas Brothers. And it was like, I don't know how to feel. It's happening too fast. I can't handle all of that at once, but I'm here for it though. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry that you dropped your phone on your toe. That's not good. I don't like that for you. But no, Kaleidoscope, time is going by way too fast, and I don't like that. It needs to slow its roll. Like, calm yourself down. You're doing too much. Please and thank you. Because I'm like, ooh, can't have this. I cannot have time go by too fast, or I feel like I'm losing time. Oh, and that also, Freakier Friday came out like not too long ago in theaters, so that was like a whole nother throwback. I'm like, Lordy Lou, where are we at? 2003? No, I'm waiting for Miley Cyrus Hannah Montana tour. I'm ready for that. And I'm personally gonna believe it's gonna be a 25 and up type of situation. If it's 25 and up, I'll go. Hi Nicola, hello, welcome in. Happy to see you. We're doing some stuff for the Soul Food Legacy today. I'm just working on renovating this lot a little bit to expand it a little bit more. Okay, there we go. I was like, this is the wrong orientation. I'm glad to see you. How's your Tuesday morning going so far? And this feels a little bit off. I don't mind it though. I want these lights, but at the same time, I kind of don't. I'll take them. Oh, JB did an interview with MK, and it felt really good. Oh, that's so nice. I just wish. I'm looking forward to where times go back to are simpler. Like the music was more simple back then, and I feel like we're getting back to that simpleness. Marina's Trench is a group that you grew up with loving, and last week you found yourself blasting your music again. I love that. I do that every once in a while with Paramore and like Panic of the Disco, and sometimes Skrillex, just randomly. Not all the time, but just at random times when I just want to feel a little bit nostalgic or sad. One of the two. One of the two. Also, my friends, make sure you don't put your age in chat, by the way. To let you all know. To let you all know, no age in chat. Yeah, the original JB. Yeah. I remember seeing that interview too. That I think I did see that interview, but it might have been like a different one. But like the Jonas Brothers, they iconic. You're so hurt you can't enjoy the new Freaky Friday. Wait, why? Wait, why can't you enjoy the new Freakier Friday? Is it too new? Or like, what is it? Oh my, if Selena Gomez and the Scene come back, I don't know what to do. I think I would be overwhelmed. Overwhelmed in a good way though. Overwhelmed in a good way. But if oh no. If y'all remember the old Disney Channel days where they did the Friends for Change, ooh, if Miley, Demi, and Selena and the Jonas Brothers all came back together and did Send It On, I don't know how I would feel. I mean, I would, but like I just don't know. That song, was so good. But if Bridget Mendler came back to just for a hot moment, be a time. Oh no, you're all good, Ridley. And Nubia, welcome in. Thank you for the bit. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome in. Oh, these were, oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll have to do it this way. I want to make sure I'm like simulating the right vibe for this here without changing too much of it. I want to keep it the original, but I want to add some stuff to it to expand it more. Do it this way. There we go. Do you remember the hat song? I do. What's that? A hat? Crazy, funky, junky hat. Overslept. Hair slightly. Child, look something like we've been there. We've been there. We've done that. We see right through your funky hat. I love that song. It's so good. It's like, what's that? A hat? Crazy, funky, junky hat. Overslept. Hair slightly. Child, look like you and by. We've been there, we've done that. We see right through your funky hat. The crazy 10-minute sale. Oh my gosh, I loved Al Ravine and Paramore. Okay, I don't know if it's true or not, but I feel like I heard that Paramore is over or something. Because Hayley Williams had published a bunch of songs under a new record label. Like, she left her old record label and now, like, released, like, several songs. Oh, no. Okay, I think this looks fine. I don't want to do too much with it. Leave this open. Leave this open. I think I'm going to put some more chairs back here. These debug? No. Good. Yeah. Just kind of fill in these gaps a little bit more. Oh. See, I did not know that. I did not know that about Jamie Lee Curtis. Good to know. Thank you for bringing that up. Interesting. Hi, Princess. Hello. Welcome in. We're playing some Sims 4 Soul Food Legacy today. I'm just editing some lots right now because I wanted to add some more stuff to this. I feel like this is fine. This is a soul food restaurant. And I can't remember who made this restaurant, actually. Where did it go? Oh, no. Where'd it go? Soul food restaurant. Oh no. Did I not favorite it? I probably should have favored it. I usually try to favorite things so it ends up in my favorites list. Oh, here it is. Imani Rue 27. Let me write that down. Imani Rue 27. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Hi! Oh, you've been binge watching Wizard of Waverly Place? Such a nostalgia because you used to watch it with your daughter. Also, why I want to recreate the ways of Waverly Place. You should. I used to watch that show religiously as well. And then I stopped. But now I'm watching the reboot that they're doing at the moment, Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. And I actually kind of like the reboot. It's pretty good. Hi, Dabney. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? Oh, I saw that. I saw Haley Kayoko post a photo of that. I did. It was healing. I think we're finally getting back to our old childhood ways, and it's feeling so nice. Oh my gosh. I always said that Lemonade Mouth should have been a real band because Lemonade Mouth was iconic. Everything about it was amazing. But of course, some people were a little bit crazy and did not do right, and then it kind of just got messy. But I loved it. I love that band. Oh no, you're all good. All good. Definitely go do your laundry. The quicker it gets done, the quicker I can boot up the Sims game. Which I totally am not doing while working at home. Oh. Yeah, totally. Neon is definitely having the time of their life eating people, and I love it. Yeet! Oh, this is a pretty house. Ooh, I love Plum Bob Kingdom. Okay. I'm gonna add this house because it looks very New Cresty, and well, it's literally a New Crest house. 30 by 20. I'm gonna add this one over here. But welcome in. Oh, something crazy new about you that you're suddenly coming out to people as non-binary, and it's a lot scarier than coming out as about your sexual orientation. I'm glad that you're doing that though. And hey, if people are being nasty to you about that, then they don't belong in your life. But I'm glad that you're doing that. I'm very proud of you. Oh, hello. I'm very proud of you. Both the reboot and OG is on Disney Plus. Yes, it is. It is. And apparently, this is the front. No, this is the back. They're doing the a lot of reboots as actually. Oh, this world is New Crest. This is the blank world that we got in base game a while back ago. Forget what year, but it's a blank world. But I have a custom map installed, so it looks a little bit different than what it looks like in your game. Okay, this one up here. Bob. Ooh, Kingdom. There we go. This one has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I already did this one. Rat Boy Sims. Okay, now I need, let's see. I need some more community lots. I have a community pool, a basketball court, a restaurant. I think having like a little lounge or like a national park would be good. Let's do... Wait, no, hold on. Honey May Sims. That's right. Who they just make something recently? They made something recently and I forgot what it was. Oh, it's a pretty house. Ooh, this is pretty. It was scarier for you to come out as non-binary too, but it's worth it. Yes, it is. It's definitely worth it. This is very pretty. I'm gonna save that. I love Honey May Sims' builds. They're really talented. I might also expand this house to have a bigger backyard. I'm gonna put this one. This is a New Crest, but I'm gonna put it on a different lot. Let's place it over here. No, I'm gonna go over here. I'll expand the backyard though. But yes, also, if you have any preferred pronouns to Cade, let us know. And also, if we could do a lovely pronoun check, that would be great. You know, yeah, okay, that's the other thing too, Lucy. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I didn't know if I was gonna like it or hate it. Because the fact that Juliet's not in it, I'm like, the vibes are different. But the vibes are nice. Now, if Harper came back, that'll be cool. As long, like, the thing is, like, what I had seen is that she would come back as long as Harper was not the butt of the joke. So I always feel like they made fun of Harper all the time in like the writing, at least back then. Because she's a very smart person. So I'm like, as long as they don't make her the butt of the joke, then I'm okay with that. As a good comeback. Okay, and let's do this all the way over here. Oh, okay, I see what this is. I see. Hello? Oh no, I see what this is. Okay. That's terrain paint. I feel like adding a treehouse. This is a base game only house by Honey May Sims. But I think having a treehouse here would be really cute. At least. Ooh, thank you for the pronoun check, my friends. Neon, she, her. Kate, they, them. Thank you, thank you. In one of your saves, your New Crest lots has apartments. Ooh, maybe I should add some apartments. I always get so scared of adding residential rental lots because I honestly haven't played with them in a while, to be honest. And I'm not too sure if they are, here it is, if they're fully fixed or not. But I assume they are, but I just haven't tested it out in a hot minute. Maybe I'll put it over here at an angle. Yeah, I'll put it I'll put it right here. And I gotta align these to the edge of the lot. There we go. And Lucy's she, her. That means she, her. Thank you, thank you. I'm very excited because later today, I'm going to be live again around like 6 p.m. I'm going to be playing Lake with a couple of friends of mine. So if you like not Lake, not Lake, Peak. If you like the game Peak, I will be playing that later today. Not Lake. Lake's not a multiplayer game. It can be. It really wants to, but no. Imagine. Imagine. Yeah, a double stream today. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm actually kind of excited to do a double stream. Because since I didn't stream yesterday due to like my busy work schedule, I'm like, let me do a double stream today. I've gotten a lot of my work done, so I was like happy. And like, let's do something different. Let's have a little funness. Play some Sims in the morning, and then play some Peak later today. Because they do have a new map that they put out literally yesterday for Peak. And I wonder if we'll be able to play with that today or not. I saw Momo and friends play it yesterday, so I didn't watch the whole thing because I didn't want to spoil it for myself, but it should be pretty interesting though. Oh, nope, put it back, thank you. Hello? Okay, thank you. I'll use they, she, but honestly I'm okay with whatever. Thank you for letting me know that. The only thing I will say about the reboot is that Justin's wife seems more, too similar to Harper. And that's why I think I'm okay with like the reboot. Sure, like the vibes are still the same, but Gianna does feel like Harper to me. Same hair, kind of like the same like vibe a little bit. But yeah, that's how I feel the same way. Gianna feels like Harper, like too similar. But at least now that she knows like they have magical powers, because that was getting like too crazy. I was like, at some point, Justin's gonna have to tell his wife that he was a wizard or still is a wizard at some point. Now his kids are wizards. Are you gonna miss that stream day because you're playing on stream today? All good. Okay, let's fill this in. There. Perfect. So now it's cohesive. Is there a grill over here? Okay, there's a grill right here, some seating right here, treehouse here. I might add in a pool right here, actually. Let's add in a pool. And I will not be uploading this to the gallery, so because it's not my own build and I don't want to do that. So if you want to take this inspiration, all I literally did was add a treehouse and a pool, and that's literally about it. But the original is made by Honey May Sims on the gallery. And you know what we really need though in this game? We really need to get more pool related things. I would love to have like a pool diving board. I mean, we have them, but I don't want this. I don't want these diving boards. I want like the basic diving boards that we have in the previous games, or at least in real life. A butterfly, enjoy alert. It's like eating a lollipop with 2 different flavors on each side. That's true. A little calmness, a little chaos. I always say. We are a cozy, chaotic community here on Twitch. Okay, I want to do this one instead. I also know that my friends were up pretty late last night, screaming their heads off, like Dabney was. Okay, I think this looks fine. I don't want to do too much with it anyway. Okay, so this is a, what is it? A 1, 2, 3 bedroom. So a child, a teenager, and then probably like 4 Sims at the most. Okay, cool. Would you make your own legacy challenge? I have made my own legacy challenge, but I haven't fully finished it though. Oh. Okay. Wow. Wow. But no, yeah, I have made my own legacy challenge before. It's called the Durban Legacy Challenge, but it's for The Sims 2. But I'm working on editing it for a Sims 4 version. And I have another one called the Mix Match Legacy Challenge. Oh, wow. Okay, I remember my own command. Wow. But yeah, I have my own legacy challenge for The Sims 4, where each generation is a different challenge. And I started doing it, and then I didn't like play it all the way through. And I'm thinking of like revamping it a little bit more and making it a lot better. But essentially, there's 10 generations already like created. Some made by me and some made by other people with proper credit of the original rules. But I feel like I should go back and like edit it a little bit more. Just because. Just because it's been a while. I am working on like another, like 2 legacy challenges right now, or at least 1 mini challenge and then 1 legacy challenge. I'm trying to make one based off of the scout badges that we have with seasons, and then one based off of Gilmore Girls with one of my friends. Okay. Yeah, so far. Teresa and Jerry coming back was so fun. It was. I loved their comeback. It was so lovely to see, like, and I just miss like the good old days, and they brought that, and it brings me a lot of joy. Okay, what do I need? 40 by 30, 40 by 20, 40 by 30, 40 by 30, 50 by 40. So I need to get a park. But yeah, I already know. I follow everyone on social media, Dabney. You should know this already. You should know this. I saw you up at 2 a.m. or mostly 1 a.m. I checked the stories. I checked the Insta stories, as one does, as one should. I watched those things like a hawk. And then, of course, the group chat was blowing up like a crazy person. I'm like, out here having over 200 messages unread. I'm like, Lordy to the actual Lou, help us all. Okay, I need a park. Yes, I would for someone to do a Bob's Burger thing one. How would that work? How would that work for a Bob's Burgers? I guess like every generation's a different Bob's Burgers character, I guess. I guess that would make a lot more sense to do it that way. Base game park. Do I want Simsies Park? Made in 2021. I want something a little bit more updated. 27 new. Maybe something a little bit more different. Doggy daycare. I already have a basketball park. But this one has like one of those things. So maybe what I'll do, the basketball park doesn't really need much. So what I can do is I can add in, let me a national park instead. Gives me a little bit more bang for my buck. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of cool. Imagine a legacy challenge where every generation was a different 90s TV show. So, or like a 90s and early 2000s TV show. So like Gen 1 could be like That's So Raven, because Raven's a psychic and can see into the future. And so Gen 2 would be like Corey's house maybe. Gen 3 could be Hannah Montana. Gen 4 could be like Stuck in the Suburbs. Gen 5 could be Sweet Life on Deck or Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Gen 6 could be Up and Away, or Gen 7 could be Cheetah Girls, 1 or 2. Three's up there. 3 is up there, but 1 or 2. Gen 8 could be something related to Xenon Z3, the sequel, or something like that. Gen 9 could be something related to the 13th year. Gen 10 could tie it all together and, I don't know, Friends for Change. No, not Friends for Change. Color of Friendship could be Gen 10. I don't know. Thinking at the top of my head with these, with all these old nostalgic TV shows and movies. It could be something like that. That could be fun. A good throwback legacy challenge. Let's do... I don't have a recreational center. All laundry is folded. Yay! We love that. I have some laundry I need to fold. Oh, a Newcrest Rec Center. This is perfect. Okay. Dana Alea. Okay, let's add this 140 by 30. Let's add you to, I'll put you over here because I want to feel like this is like a community space too. We got a pool and then we got a rec center over here. Yes. Laundry's put away and folded. I loved Color of Friendship. That movie was so good. Oh, maybe even like Gen 11 could be Cadet Kelly. I don't know. Like it'll start with Big Bob and then maybe the kids somewhere. And then it's like just different characters. Ooh, that would be a fun challenge to play. I kind of like that mix. Cause like there's so many like complex characters. Ooh, so many complex characters in Bob's Burgers that could be turned into a legacy challenge for sure. I could see that. I could definitely see that for sure. I don't know, maybe I will. Maybe I will make some more legacy challenges. Because like the thing is, like storytelling is basically in my blood. I love story-driven anything. And so creating stories basically at the top of my head is like what I want to continue to do. Some could be short, some could be long, some could be like 2 generations and like that's about it. Like I don't know, there could be some plainness to it. Like imagine short, long, medium legacy challenges. And who's to say a legacy has to be like 10 gens? It could be 5, it could be 3, it could just be 3 gens and that's about it. Let me see. I'm gonna see heck. Where? Ooh, this is probably a lot easier. Let me do a family, be a low level. Oh wait, really? Interesting. Stubborn issues to log in again. What issues? Interesting. Family. Hi Shorty, welcome in. I'm doing really good today. We are currently placing down some houses and some Sims today for the Soul Food Legacy Challenge at the moment. Also very pretty house. I kind of like that, but I want a 1-story. But so far so good. My Tuesday morning's been quite nice. I didn't really want to get up today, really, because I went to bed at 1 a.m. playing The Sims and making Sims for this challenge. But you know what? I got up and now I'm here vibing with you all. But not too shabby, not too shabby. 1 floor. I feel like, oh, maybe I wouldn't do a hashtag instead. Maybe like family, it'd be easier to find. But life is good. Have you ever played the Soul Food Legacy Challenge before? If you have, let me know. If you have. If you haven't, I highly suggest you check it out. And probably would be better to actually type in the names of the lot so I can find them a lot easier. Let's see. Ahaha, this is easier. Yeah, this is perfect. Ooh. Wait, I kind of like this one. I'm gonna turn this into a residential rental lot. How do you even say that name? I don't know how to say that. UWESP 786. Okay. Let me go and favorite this and place it down. Yeah, life is good. Life is good. We've just been yapping mostly about pretty much everything under the sun you could think of. From Sims, old nostalgic stuff, Taylor Swift, life, old rock punk bands that we listened to as kids. Because I was saying that I'm not joking, for the past 2 days it's been a problem, but for the past 2 days all I've been seeing on my For You page on TikTok is Pierce the Veil on TikTok of the one song called So Far So Fake. It's just been all over my For You page on TikTok of people dancing in a circular motion on my For You page. It's been quite a time. I will say quite a time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. Let's make this into a residential rental. Yes. But it's been like quite great. Oh, like for Big Bob, you would have to be a single dad in a restaurant and with the new mentoring. Oh, so like his father would, okay. You would mentor Bob with the strain or the strict family dynamic. Ooh, that's good lore right there. How do you do residential rentals? Ah, here it is. I'm like, how in the world? Ah, here it is. Yes. Let me just do all this right here. Edit these lots. Oh, you would do a different challenge, but I play Sims 4 on Xbox. You don't have mods or CC. That's okay. You really don't actually need mods or CC to play any legacy challenge at all. It's nice to have mods and CC, but you don't really need it, like, at all, to play any legacy. Use what you got. Use what you got, honestly. And like with the Soul Food Legacy, there is like one with, it has like a lot of packs, and then there is a base game version of the Soul Food Legacy that if you wanted to try it out, you could. If you do !soul in the chat, you could get the link to the base game rules as well. It should be linked at the very top of the document too. Okay, let's do second units here. I feel like a family that is like a businessy family would live here. This, I haven't played with residential rentals in so long. I get so scared to even try it. Okay, so this is all categorized in good. Oh, this one is not. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Nice, nice, nice. So that is all fixed and ready to go. Let's do Bracy Breeze, Child's Play, and then Good Schools. And we'll do the same thing for this one too. Bracy Breeze, Child Play, and Good School. Yeah. Oh, you love my headphones? Oh, thank you. I got them from Corsair, Mikey. These are the Virtuoso Max headset from Corsair. They should be linked in my panels down below here on Twitch, and it'll direct you to the link to the right page. And if you do decide to purchase them too, use my code SpringSims, because then you'll get a 10% discount. I want to help you save money. I want to save you money. Using my code will save you money on any Corsair products. Yes, code SpringSims. You're absolutely obsessed with Bob's Burgers. Like you have a Bob's Burgers hat too. Wait, that's so cool. I haven't watched Bob's Burgers in a hot minute. I can't remember exactly if they have a new season or out right now, but I need to catch up because I'm a little bit behind. Oh, you told your friend about this challenge, and I fear I may have started the creation of the end of the save file. That's okay. That is okay. The more, the merrier. I always say, the more, the merrier. Oh, there's already a discount already. Oh, it's currently on sale. At least the headset that I have is already on sale. So you're saving $60 if you got this headset. Yeah. Yes. Also, by the way, thank you for the bits, by the way. I appreciate that in certain combos. Oh, they got approved for 4 more seasons. Okay, I see you. I see you, that network. Okay. I like that. 4 more seasons. I feel a lot of animated TV shows are getting renewed for more seasons because I don't see them ever going away. Like, I don't see Bob's Burgers ever ending. I mean, sure, it could end anytime soon, but like, I could never see it ending. Like Grey's Anatomy, I could never see that ending ever. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so this is all good. And then this lot. Oh, one. Oh, one at a time. Okay. This one is made by. Oh, I already saved their name. That's right. Okay, good. I did. So let me do this real quick. Let me make sure I have done this here and then done this one here. Perfect. So that is now categorized like so. And let's add in 3 more lots. And then we're going to finish making these Sims. I need a big park. Oh, you're making Sims for your rotational gameplay, but it's between San Myshuno and Ciudad Emerada. That's a tough one. Because honestly, I love Ciudad Emerada, but I also love San Myshuno. Like, something about the city is like so cool. Like, I live for a city vibe. Because there's 3 different districts that make San Myshuno just lovely to live in. And they all have their own distinct vibes. One's like the Spice District, so it's like more like low income, rundown, city vibes. And then you have like Uptown that's more like prestigious and fancy and rich looking. And then you have the Fashion District, which is more like popping and booming and lively. And Gen Z millennial partying everyday vibes. So like there's always that. So it depends on like where, like how many Sims you're gonna play in that rotation. I would go off of that then. I would go off on how many you would do in that rotation. Where in the world? Where? Oh, here it is. National Park. Ooh, no. Not National Park. We'll just do a park in general. And then I need to do a 50 by 40. Yes. Peach's Place. 2019. Do I like that? It looks nice. There's so many lots on the gallery that I never know which ones to choose. I feel like I should make my own, but I'm not lazy. I just don't want to. I'd rather add somebody else's creations. It's cooler. Thank you all so much for the bits. I love Oasis Springs. Oasis Springs is probably one of my favorite worlds to build in and play in. And it just looks like a mid-century modern world. Oh, hold on, let's add this one. Todd, I don't know how to say that name. But like Oasis Springs is like a good vibe. It reminds me of not Martha's Vineyard, but it reminds me of Palm Springs. A lot of mid-century modern-esque type homes. And I live for that style. My dream is to literally have a mid-century modern home one day. Or at least if like money was like if I had all the money in the world, I would literally buy a Frank Lloyd Wright house, because his houses were so cool. I mean, they are really cool, but those homes are lovely looking. Oh my gosh, hold on, let me save my game. I just remember I haven't saved in about an hour. Minimum of 4 households. I think you would have a lot more of an easier time playing in San Myshuno because there's a lot more space to play around with the households and the lots that you have. They'll have a little bit more freedom, I think. So I think you would. Oh, what in the camera position? Because you could probably have like maybe 1 in the Spice District, maybe 2 in the Fashion District, and then probably 1 in Uptown, possibly. You could do it that way. So you have a little bit of variety in different worlds or in different districts. At least that's what I would personally do. This world's coming along pretty well. Okay, let's add you. There we go. That is there. And then Optimist Outlook. I feel like I I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 houses. And I feel like I don't know how many houses I really want, but I want a lot more community-based things. What else do you think I should add that I feel like I haven't added yet? 40 by 30. Because an art center. Interesting. Oh wait, no, I don't want an art center. Cafe, bar, a cemetery, community garden. I would mostly put that in the back area. Because this generation is all about community. And what did I just pay for? Oh. Yeah, because Gen 1 is all about community and that human connection. So they love volunteering, hosting cookouts, or teaching, but we're always within the community, and I'm making sure I add in like community-based stuff that I feel like this could do us some good, possibly. Oh, I don't have a library. That's what I don't have in Newcrest. I'll add in Simsies because it's easier to add in, and I don't really need that much stuff anyway. Plus, what I could do is I could take out an area and like add more stuff to it if I wanted to. So we'll do this here. This is a 40 by 30. This is 40 by 20. This is a little bit too big. I have a gym. I have a restaurant. Let's see how this looks on here, though. The panic when your game freezes and you're panicking because you don't know your last save. It's scary. It's scary over here. I don't know. Like sometimes I'll forget to save my game, and I'm like, did I save? Have I saved? When did I save? And then the game crashes. Like, well, back to square one. That happened to me a couple weeks ago on stream. I was making over some Sims, and then my game crashed midway through, and I didn't save for like 2 hours. How about a spa? Oh, I can add the teaching thing over here. Game, don't be funky. Thank you. Also, where in tarnation are the stairs? How do you get up here? Oh, the stairs are supposed to be up here. Because I'm like, how in the world? Or did the stairs get deleted? How do you get up here? Yeah, stairs are supposed to be right here. I don't like when the gallery deletes things. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. How in the world did she do this? Oh, I know what she did. Do this real quick. There we go. I could add in a spa, honestly. I really could. I really could add a spa. I don't use spa day that much, but when you're in that hot kitchen, you gotta do something. Okay. I would think that's what Simsy did, but I can't really tell. Honestly, it's mid... Hold on. Actually, no, this one's a lot better. It's base game only, but it's the vibe that I want to create for Newcrest in this area. So we're gonna just switch this one out instead. Furnished, yes. Maybe a place where you can have meetings and teach their skills. Ooh, I do have a rec center. What would you call it? Would you do that like at a library? Thank you, game. Don't do that. Because like what I could do is I could take this whole thing out. Deleting all this right here immediately. What about this? Because we could have meetings in here, and then I could add in that board that we have from the businesses and hobbies pack. Because I have a rec center already for all of that, but I think it wouldn't hurt to add in the same thing, but over here. What is that board called? Businesses and hobbies. Where did it go? Oh, it's a whiteboard. Here it is. So maybe like something like this here. And then I have like a row of desks lined up. Like along here, like maybe like 2 or like 4. A little bit more. We'll squeeze in a row of desks, like a school, essentially. They come in here, meet up, hang out, chit chat. Like it could definitely work in our favor to do it this way. So something like that, right? Because like we could use this board to like teach any skill, and I would use this for our Gen 1 sim to come here and teach about food and cooking. But what I can do though, move this to the side. But I don't want people to actually cook though. At least not yet. Oh wait, no. Hold on. I have a better idea. What if we do just that, but instead of a desk, we use like one of those islands that we have in the game? Use an island. Because then we could have Sims cook on top of these things. Like their pastry. Like they're a pastry chef or whatever. So we could do something like that. Might do a small little end piece though. Corner piece. Yeah, so that could honestly work. Like I can fully imagine your sim teaching about other cultural food. Exactly. That's why I feel like having a space to teach at is like a good idea. That's why I love businesses and hobbies. It's such a really good pack. Just for like teaching purposes. And I do want to eventually open up our very own restaurant down the line, at least at some point, so we can do more training and more teaching. What is that? Love Struck. Let's do these right here. Yeah. Because then we'll be able to teach on this board. We'll have, because with Gen 1, we wouldn't be able to mentor Sims just yet until we get to level 5 of our cooking skill. So once we reach level 5, we'll be able to use this board pretty frequently. Our charisma skills at level 3, research and debate level 3, and then our career is in the education career at level 3. So we'll get the bang for our buck once we kind of continue to work on our cooking skill a bit more. Ooh, game, what is that? And then let me add in that bulletin board again. Let's see. We do need spices for decoration, that's true. Let me add this back right here. Now, I think we have, if we go back to the kitchen decor for miscellaneous, there should be some stuff in there to add to like the tables. I'm pretty sure. I've seen it before. Oh no, hold on. It's that one kit, the kitchen clutter kit, might have it. Well, that's not what that is. We'll definitely need to add in most of this stuff to really make it a cooking class. We'll need a sink for at least one part, for at least, yeah, for these spaces. We'll definitely need some cutting boards that we'll have to stack back here. See, this is why this pack is perfect. You need a kitchen space to teach in. You gotta have cooking utensils. We'll also need one of these little tablets. So I'll put this on the floor for a second because I'm gonna add something over here. We'll need some of these paintings up here. You need spices. Move this over to the side. There we go. Put this here and put that here. There we go. Now it's coming along. Pretty good, pretty good. And those are dishes. Let's see, where? Ah, here. I like that we can stack these things. It's quite nice. Okay. Some spices, some miscellaneous stuff. But we need spices. Hi, VY. Hello. Welcome in. Happy to see you. And Allie, hello. I'm doing really well. We are currently in the process of placing down some lots and some sims and making new sims for the Soul Food Legacy Challenge today. At the moment, I am currently editing some existing lots that I found on the gallery and just to slightly update them for our Legacy Challenge. But not too shabby, not too shabby. Oh, you know, would it be cool if we add in like some like custom content decor? Like these are like just decor pieces. They're not really edible, but I think it'd be kind of cool to incorporate them in. Just for like the funsies. And we'll add in our spices, because I know I have a spice rack and I have spices somewhere in my like miscellaneous debug. But I just gotta find it. I wonder if I just type in spice. Maybe that would help. Yeah. All good though. It's a nice day outside. Not too hot, not too cold, but just a good temperature. But I'm doing good. I woke up feeling a little bit, you know, not wanting to wake up, but I feel okay. I'm going to be streaming again later today in like 7 hours from now. I'm going to be playing a game called Peak with a couple of friends of mine. And I'm excited because I only played Peak like one time. Ooh, that's empty. Last week with some of my other friends. But only for like a short time, and I want to play it again. I want to get good. 107? Jeez Louise. That's not good weather. I don't like that for you. It's supposed to rain today around 3 o'clock. And the weather, they say, is not supposed to get any higher. But I highly disagree. But I'm pretty sure it's going to get a lot hotter today with the combination of rain. So it might be a little bit muggy. Oh, hold on. I forgot I had downloaded some custom content from SpringSims. And they have like all like these little jars. I forgot I downloaded these things. Well then, I'm about to use them up real quick. Yeah, I forgot I had downloaded the CC a while back ago. I had downloaded like this pantry custom content set. And I'm like, ooh, I have to add it into my game immediately. Like today. This was like months ago though. Okay. And let's see, all these boxes. We'll add to the side. What is that, a trash can? Oh, it's an ice jar. I'll put that right here. Paint. Yeah, why not? 68. Oh, that's a dream. I would love to have 68-degree weather. That's comfortable temperature for me. That's comfortable. Right now we're in the 80s, high 80s, I would say. Not unpleasant, but knowing the Midwest, it can get pretty unpleasant very quickly if we're not careful. So cherish that weather as much as you can before it goes away. Oh, I thought we had more. Lots of bottles? No. I could have sworn I had more stuff in here. Oh, wait, no, it's in debug. We have those individual debug spice jars or bottles, but they're in debug. And I can't remember exactly um where they would be at exactly. Oh, there was my 90s backdrop I was missing. I was looking for that for a while. Oh, wait, hold on. No, 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 no. I think it might be in here. I think. I don't know. Watching from the lake. It's a lovely temperature. Oh, nice. I'm glad. I wish I was at a lake. Because lakes are so peaceful. Please send the rain. Nova Scotia is an extreme drought and we need it. Oh, I will send it your way. I don't want this rain. We've had too much rain. I will send it your way. Do not worry, Neon. Oh, you just moved and you're loving the weather? Oh, good. I hope the move wasn't too terrible. I'm gonna maybe get rid of these. Put some water. I'm planning on moving at some point soon. One of these days. At least this year, I would think. If not, that's okay. If I don't move this year, that is fine. But yeah, hopefully the move wasn't too crazy. And let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's in this portion of build and buy. It might just be in the clutter. Oh, in the 90s in New England, but it was in low 70s all last week. Ooh, that's a nice temperature. I think they were supposed to get into the 70s soon-ish, but I forget when they said. The weather fluctuates quite frequently around here in the Midwest. Who's this one? Hi, Love to Sew. Welcome in. Happy to see you today. How are you? Oh, is it getting cooler for you? 87? It's around that temperature for me too. 87, 86, 87. Not too bad. However, I have not stepped foot outside today. My mom said it's the sun is making it hotter. So I believe her. The sun can make any temperature hotter than it should be. What am I looking for? That's so weird. I can't find the spice jars that I usually tend to have. That's okay. Not the end of the world right now. Oh, we'll add this to here. We'll add that right there. Yeah, right there. And then we will go back over here. What are these? Goodie bags? Nah. Oh, bunny. Yeah, it's kind of muggy. My nose is not stuffed up, but it's like getting stuffed up like randomly. And I'm like, I need to breathe, nose. That's not good. I don't trust muggy air. Muggy air and rain do not mix with my sinuses, especially in this summer heat. Tomorrow, all the kids go back to school, and I'm kind of excited, but also I'm gonna kind of miss the kids being home and like out and about because it felt a lot more alive in the neighborhood. Even though it was kind of quiet still with like during like the day, it just felt more alive. But now all the kids are going back to school. I'm like, what am I gonna like? The days are gonna be boring. It's gonna be like no loudness in the streets, no like festivals. The pool's gonna close and only open up on the weekends. It's just gonna be dead. When the kids go back, that's when all the fun stuff ends in the areas. Tell me why I did not know ads were playing. I'm sorry I got hit with an ad. Oh, it's crazy when the meteorologist says 87 is cooler. I'm like, where? On what earth are you from? Because not my earth. It's not there. They must be mistaken with some like Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel. They must be in another earth system because they're not from over here. Hi, Orsum. Hello. Welcome in. Happy to see you. We're doing some Soul Food Legacy prep work right now at the moment. But welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Oh, I also have to remind myself to send these mod lists to my friends so that way they have the right mods for today when we play Peak. No, all good, Lucy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for being here and hanging out and helping with the builds and helping me figure out what I need to add or what I should add. Enjoy your rest. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah, this looks good. I like the small little confined area. I feel like that's so early to go back though. Yeah, well, I guess it depends. At least in my area, they go back pretty early. Like usually August 15th, 13th, they usually go back. But like the first day is kind of like a half a day situation. And then they don't start like the full schooling until like the next week. But it depends on where you live though, sometimes. Run. In Canada, we go back after Labor Day. Oh. Well, that seems normal. There are certain places that do that too. Certain places will go after Labor Day. I know that, what's it called? Out in the library. I know that, I think in Atlanta, sometimes they go back in like after Labor Day. But it depends on like their school schedule and like what they decide to do. Ooh, a karaoke bar. Ooh, this is kind of fun and fancy. I'm gonna save that for later for a different save. Yeah. Oh, school usually starts the 2nd or 3rd week of August. Yeah. So yeah, usually around, mostly in the US, depending where exactly. So maybe a spa. Let me see. I don't really need a cemetery. I don't really need that. I would like to add in, what does Rat Boy Sims have? I will say I really love Rat Boy Sims. Oh, a bar. Actually, this is what I needed. Perfect. Rat Boy Sims has some really nice builds. They're one of my favorite creators to download from. This is very nice. I'm going to add that in. There. Perfect. A new crest is done. Oh, your cousins are already back in different states? Ooh. Yeah, it definitely depends. When I started school in Virginia, I think we started like in August, like the 3rd week of August. When I moved here to Illinois, it was like the 2nd week of August. But I remember there was one time that we had, like, school didn't end until like maybe like mid-June one time, because we had to make up so many snow days. Like when it snows like out the yin yang, you got to make up those days in the summer season. So like June, mid-June is like when we would end sometimes. This is pretty. I'll keep it. Yeah, it's wild. Oh, you live in VA and you go back in September? Yeah. I lived in Alexandria, Virginia, near like Woodbridge area in Virginia when I was younger. So yeah, that makes sense. We did start back in like September. Did I add all the names? This one's made by Little Simsy. I just edited it to make it different. This one's made by Rat Boy Sims. Okay. So I think everything has been edited and added. So now I can add some Sims. Yes. So friends, if you want to add any Sims for this legacy challenge, I would greatly appreciate it. If you do, you can do the hashtag SpringSimsTownies on the gallery if you would like to have me add your Sims. Newest. There we go. Okay, so let me see here. I have a few Sims here that I think it would be good to add. Let me add in this family. Emilio Penny. A dog. Ooh, also having Sims with animals and like big families, small families are always a good thing. Okay, so we're gonna add you to this household, or this house over here. Because you look like a ready to move in Sim. So, needs a nice big backyard. Plus, I'm also adding the Sims to the houses that make sense for them. This is like a family house. It's a big family house. It's 4 bedrooms. I need a big family for that one. This one, I believe, had similar vibes. I'm gonna add some of these Sims. I'm gonna add you. Add you to this residential rental on this side. Well, yeah, I'll add you to the side. Yes. I need to make more. Yes. Hi, Sia. Welcome in. Happy to see you. Oh, you always went. Oh, until like mid-June, and all of our schools were so old and we didn't have air conditioning. Oh, no AC is not a fun time. I need AC to breathe. I'm telling you. I don't love that for you though. Especially when it breaks midway through. That's when you know you're really in trouble. Because one time it did happen like that for me, one school year, and I felt very miserable right afterwards. This is the house. That's the smaller one, I think. Yeah, this is the smaller one. And then this needs to have at least 4 Sims in here. And then this one is there. And then that one is here. That's a 3 bedroom. Let's add you next door. But I might give you some Sims. Might make you a family. In the 70s and 80s, kids always went back to school the Wednesday after Labor Day, so sometimes not until like the first week of September sometimes. Ah, no, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense for sure. Let's put you over here. Oh, you're like 7 City. Ah. Huh. I don't have been to that area though in Virginia. Oh, you homeschool your kids so your kids never got any snow days? Lucky. I always thought like being homeschooled would be very exciting and fun, but I honestly just didn't know. I think I would be too scared to be homeschooled. Just because like I would miss like all the people and all like the other kids. Then like now that I'm older, I'm like, I'm glad I wasn't homeschooled, but that's just me. Let's see, this is a family, 1, 2, 3, 3. Family of 3 with 2 pets, family of 5. So we need 4 bedrooms. Yeah, that could work. Let's add you to this house over here. Yes. You work on your legacy challenge and you've seen people use images and icons for aspirations, traits. Where do people get those sim images from? Mostly from like Tumblr. Is usually where I would find them. Sims 4 aspiration. Well, they're pretty much everywhere, I will say. But where I would go is they have them on the Sims community website for like all the assets and icons. And then they have them. What in the world? I don't know what it is. They also have them here as well. Are these up to date? Yeah, they're up to date. Yeah. This is another one. Yeah. These are all the up-to-date icons and graphics and things central. But that will be the website I would go to, because they've added every single icon, hack icon, and everything that you would see above the Sim's head that you can add to your aspirations and stuff. It's in French, so you would need to translate the website to English or whatever is your preferred language, of course. But yeah. You're welcome anytime. And we already started on lunch. All good. Daphne. Okay, let's add in. This one was made by who? Honey May Sims. I can't remember exactly how many bedrooms there were in this one. You catalog and go to my favorites. This will be easier to find. Sometimes this area is always out to date, and I don't know why. Never up to date, which is weird. My library. Will my favorites be in there? Others? Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, you remember those days schools started back up in September when you were in school back in Seattle? I've only ever had one time I started school in September. I didn't mind it, but I feel like the days just dragged on forever though. You know? They just dragged on forever. Yeah, for some reason, none of my favorites are ever like showing up. When I favorite something from the gallery, it should be in my favorites, but it never is. And that's always so weird. I don't know why. Anywho, it's not the end of the world. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. If I type in honey May Sims. Yeah, that's weird. Never shows up. Oh well. Anywho, Medusals, let's go back to some of these other Sims. I don't remember exactly. Oh. This one. I think that's the one it is. Oh, you homeschooled your daughter from middle school to 5th grade until she graduated? Middle of 5th grade until she graduated, and she did a lot of activity outside the house, though, such as committed dance, and she was in dance studio for like 10 to 11 hours a week. Art classes, swimming, etc. She was around other kids, and our homeschool program was a part of the charter school, so we worked directly with the certified teacher and met with her in person each month. Oh, that's really good. Oh, wrong one. I think this is, yeah, this was the hashtag that I was looking for. There was the hashtag I was looking for. I need some other families. Oh, there's a couple of different ways to homeschool. Traditional is when you file with the state yourself, and then there was homeschool programs through charter schools, such as we did, which I preferred, so we could get a diploma from the school, and the ability to work with one-on-one with an actual teacher. Oh. I guess back when I was in school, we probably didn't. They probably had that, but my parents probably were never aware. But interesting. That's good to know. I never really realized that you, like, I knew that you could partner with the school, but I never really knew that you could do that. Huh. Okay. Oh, this is a cool little household. I like this. Darren Dreamer and Dirk Dreamer. Okay. Hold on, I might just add you in here. Let me add in this Dreamer family. Over here. Yeah. Oh, opt to school mid-August through late May when you schooled them. Lots of days off through the year. To get the 180 days required. I never really realized that school was like that long, 180 days. Oh, she told you she would not choose a homeschool, and I told her it would be her decision to make, not mine. Understandable. And that's true. Homeschooling is different for every child. That's true. That's true. Because like when I was younger, I did a lot of like karate, and I did band for a little bit. I did dance. I was in a lot of things when I was younger. But then as I got older, it was like a little bit different. But yeah, that's true. Every child is different. Let me check what this is again. I don't know exactly. And yeah, that's true. State to state is definitely very different. Yeah. If I have a bachelor's degree, file a curriculum for the state for approval or purchase a curriculum approved. Yeah, that is true. Every state is different based on how you can, like, if you can homeschool. And if you can, if you want to, you might need a certain thing. Okay, what is this again? Say base games. I need one. I need a child, a teen, and then a parent. So, let's see. A child, a teen, and a parent. Ooh! This is a cute household. Let me take off the filter though. Let's see. Raisin cane Asian. Let's see. A child, a teen. Oh, it's a pretty house. This is a pretty sim. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, wait, this is a cute one. Nelson Dodd. Oh, that's a cute household. A tight-knit, blended family. Oh, so cute. I'll add them in here. Also, the house in my library. That's a cute household. Black elder dumb. Ooh, hello. I love me some elders. Elders are also very cute to have in the game. Just saying. Yeah. I feel like, honestly, 180 days. Well, yeah, I guess if you take out holidays, June, July, a little bit of August, a little bit of September. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense. 180 days. 5 minus 180. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Let's go to my library real quick. Let's add you, these Sims here. We'll add you right here. Free real estate. On. There we go. Perfect. We'll add y'all. And then these are all filled up. Perfect. Yay. Okay. So now what I need to do though is I wanted to show you well, I need to add in a few more Sims. I need to add them to the city. Let me go back to the hashtag real quick that I had. SpringSims Townies. SpringSims Townies. Add in these 2 other Sims here. Let me add this in here. Let's add you to the city. We'll add you over here for a hot 2 seconds. And then what I need to also do is add in my other Sim. I'm going to add you, but he is an uncle. And for the Soul Food Legacy, let me get my document here. His name is Hakeem, so I need a space for 4 Sims in total. I feel like having an apartment wouldn't be too terrible. Let's see. I like the city, but I also love Willow Creek. But he's not a Willow Creek type of person, though. Hakeem, would he fit Willow Creek? I keep forgetting that they updated the BFF house. It always throws me off. I'm like, this looks new, but it is. See, the way I'm going to play this is that Newcrest and the worlds that associate with Newcrest is Willow Creek, Sam Ishuno, Brindleland Bay, Rochester, Evergreen Harbor, San Sequoia, and Copperdale and Delso Valley are like these worlds that would make sense to travel to constantly. So I would put Mr. Hakeem and friends over in San Sequoia. And so I need to put down a house, a 30. Let's say what in the what is the name of that lot? Add y'all into this world. Let's see. This is perfect because there's 2 people, a teenage daughter and a child, and then 2 of those. Let's see. It's 3 bedrooms. It doesn't look like it though, but it is. Wait. Oh, room for a couple with a baby, an infant, a toddler, a child, or a teenager. This is perfect for a house. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I kind of like the vibe of this house. I might change some of the wallpaper choices though. No, that's not the vibe I want. Oh, this is a nice style of a house. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. One. No, this one fits the vibe more. Family of 5. This one would work more with the style of the family I'm trying to create. Put you down here. Yes. I wish too. I love San Sequoia. Like, Growing Together is my like #1 favorite pack in The Sims 4. Because as a family game player, I like always gravitate towards San Sequoia. It's nice. It's pretty. There's a lot to do here. Give or take a few. But it's just a pretty, pretty world. What I would have preferred for San Sequoia is a place where you can go, meet family, hang out, which you can. But I would love to have a way where you could like host events or like events in the world that you could go to each and every day, and you would just have like a fun time doing it. Like, I want community-based stuff in this world. Take this out. Let me place this with a child bed. Yeah, I wish there was more lots and more things to do in San Sequoia. But that Ian Robles though, I don't trust him. I will die on a hill with that, saying that man is toxic. Don't trust him with a 10-foot pole. What if I get a different bed? Hold on. What's a good quality bed? No. Well, this actually looks not too bad, not too shabby. I need to change this though, because the colors are not the vibe. Let's do orange. There we go. You wish all worlds had more lots? No, to be honest, same. Sounds greedy, but I just want more. I want more of everything. Okay, this will be a room for here for Genesis. Carter will sleep in here. The parents will sleep in here. Yes, that will work. So this house is perfect. This house was made by who? Pixie Sticks. Pixie Sticks. Okay, let me type this in. I always forget to type it in. Okay. For that. What was this Pixie Sticks? Hold on. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was. Oh, it was Cookie Creative. Wrong creator. My bad. Cookie Creative. Oh, your phone is dying? Oh no! Well, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with us though. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lot of Sims that I just don't trust ever or will ever trust. Vlad, he's a catfish. Do not trust that man-child. He's not an elder. He's a young adult. Okay, friends? He's a young adult. Not an elder with that wrinkly, crusty, dusty skin of his. Don't trust him with a 10-foot pole. Not worth it for your hearts. And let me add also add down another lot. I'm gonna add in that community space, but I need to make sure it's a 40 by 20. Actually, is it? Oh yeah, it is. I also usually tend to add in the name of the world. When I'm looking for lots to download, I like to type in the name of the world sometimes, because it kind of helps a little bit. It helps to decide, are there any things that I could download? Oh, like this is perfect. Let me add this one. Bots boots. Bots boots. Let's set down right here. Yes. Exactly. More worlds, more lots, more debug, more options. Yes, more everything. Give it to me all. Like, I know the Sims team. I know EA. I know EA has all those things. All those little features. Give me access to all those, please and thank you. Like, if we had an option to create our own worlds, I simply would just be floored. I would be floored and I would be happy. Overwhelmed, but in a good way. Overwhelmed, but in a good way. Do I need a world editor? No, but also yes. So this doesn't have all those lots. Apparently, we gotta place them each down to their valid. So let me go back and go to this creator because they have all the consistent lots that I need. Oh, they also have some Sims in here that I can download. Oh, they don't have all of them though. Mimsy's Coffee House. Wait, this is so pretty. I must have all. I'm gonna Love Me Nots training. I'm just gonna favorite all their houses because these are so cool. What is this? A wedding venue? This is like a generic lot to train dogs. Ooh, the waterfront, community space. Ooh, this is pretty. Wow, that's cool. Okay, well, I'll do that later, but it's gonna be community space instead. Yeah, a custom world with a color wheel. Ooh. I don't know. Color wheel, do I want that? Yes, I do want that. That would be interesting to see how that would work. Yeah, it's whatever. Well, actually, it's not really incomplete. Is it? Well, technically it kind of is because it didn't have those things set in stone. Oh, that's okay. Whatever. Whatevs. You want to create a world again like the older games? I miss that so much. I never really like dipped my toe into creator world for The Sims 3 because that looked very complicated to make my own world. I got confused mostly just by the how to like create roads. That's where I kind of got confused, and then I just stepped away and like I was like I'm done. I can't do it. But Sims 2 though, that was my jam, which I need to get back into my Sims 2 save though. My Sims 2 save was like iconic, and it still is. I still gotta just like, I gotta fix it though. I gotta fix it. This needs to be on a larger lot. 64. There we go. Sim Mary Sim. Let's add this one. Sim Mary Sim. Oh, before I do that, let me make sure I add in the description. Made by bots. Bots. There we go. Perfect. I wish there was a way to place more lots or resize the ones we have. I don't think it's possible without some form of open world or zoning. Yeah, I don't think if we had the capability to do that, it would have to be some form of like zoning, open world type of thing. They would have to change the coding somehow to do that. I think also how the lots are placed in certain ways. Like those things are like set in stone. Like what I personally would love to have. Like if we didn't have the option to resize the lots or like change certain things, I think I would have loved if we had the option to decorate the environment. Like that's what I love to do. Because then it makes the worlds a lot okay, don't be funky. It makes the worlds a lot more livelier, especially where if there's worlds that don't have their own distinct events happening every so often, like Ravenwood has events, Tumarang has events, like those. That's what I really want. That's what I really want. And I think they are working on revamping the gallery because I remember they said something about it. Sim Mary Sims. I remember them talking about it at one point that they were gonna revamp the gallery, because I remember they took away the news tab. There used to be 4 tabs up here, and they got rid of that tab. And then they also got rid of how many followers you have on the gallery. So they took away like 2 different things and then updated this menu here. But I would hope that when they do eventually do the gallery again, like revamp it, I would love a big overhaul. That's what I really want. Okay. You always put the hashtags of the world. I have a lot to build in, and I figure that's the best way for people to stumble across specific world lots, because the gallery is a gallery. That is true. And I probably should start doing that too. But the hashtag of the world that I'm building it in or for. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. Because sometimes what I usually do is I'll build a house that's made for like Willow Creek, but the lighting on that lot is not what I want. Because usually the gallery pictures are not it. So I only use like a generic lot that makes sense to build it on, and then like, this is what it's used for. Yeah, they had the whole followers thing on here for like the longest time, and I remember when you would upload something to the gallery, you would get a notification saying someone downloaded your creation, like this amount of people downloaded your creation. Or if you follow somebody on the gallery, you would get notified that they have uploaded something to the gallery. That was like one of my favorite things that I did like about the gallery. When you follow somebody, you would get notified saying, hey, Ocean Sims, or like SpringSims, or Deli, or Simsy, or Daphne had uploaded something to the gallery. Like, I loved that stuff, because I would honestly forget like who uploaded what sometimes, you know. But honestly, I will say, yeah, it did help with the lag issues. It did help with the lag issues, but I do miss it. Because all those notifications, it can get kind of clogged up a little bit, but I do miss it. Okay, so friends, we're in some sim creation time today. I made this sim at 2 a.m. No, at 1 a.m. place. I started making the sim at 1 a.m. and then I went to bed because I was tired. But I made him. Doesn't he look great? His name is Hakeem Hayward. This is Silas's brother. I made him. With all that new CC I downloaded recently, I'm like, let me just go ahead and like make a sim. I was bored. I was really bored at one point in the day, and like, I need to make some sims for this legacy. But yes. I love making sims. Making male sims is kind of hard because there's not a lot, but now I'm like kind of getting the hang of it. It's starting to get a lot easier now that I'm playing around with like different features and I have all these sliders in my game, and I'm using outfit choices that I don't really use that often. So it's allowed me to expand my range, if you will. I've expanded my catalog. Yep, I deleted 1 gig of CC and downloaded 2 more gigs of CC. I did. Oh my god. I'm deleting the hair immediately out of my game. That was horrifying. I did not like that one bit. Yeah, that hairstyle is getting deleted immediately. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in so many years. Yikes. Oh my gosh, I hate when CC is broken and looks jank. Okay, we'll go with this hairstyle. Ow, jump scare. Okay, he looks good. No, yeah, literally, what in the world was that? That was uncalled for, not needed. I'm going to just give I'm just gonna just do their everyday outfit for now until I feel like I'm ready to like do the rest. But to make it go quicker, I'm just doing their everyday wear for now. For today. All good, Neon. Enjoy your lunch. So I'm thinking for Hakeem, since he is Silas's brother, who is basically a chef. I think Hakeem would be some type of like, you know, he's also a teacher, but like at a higher level. I would say like he's like level 5, which I don't know what that is. So they work together in like the same industry. So Hakeem's also a teacher. His wife Tamika is a lawyer. And of course, they have 2 children, Genesis and Carter. Genesis is a teenager and Carter is a child. So, to start off with that would be kind of cool. They grew up with a family. They grew up in a family of educators, essentially. Hakeem and Silas. Their parents were educators, so they became educators. They believe that education is very important, but then also teachers are very unappreciated and underpaid, severely underpaid and unappreciated. So they wanted to really make a difference in the education world by joining the workforce and showcasing that, hey, if I can do this, so can you, but let's also make a change. For 2 seconds, I thought it was purposely in your game. No. He looks like a teacher. He looks like a dad. I also changed my cast lighting too to make it look a little bit more different. It just feels a little bit more easier to look at. I don't know why. I like the color vibe of my cast. Interesting. What? Oh. Okay. So we got that. His outfits are basically done. I think I want to give him like a ring or something. At least. Let's give him a little band on his arm. Actually, no, we'll give him a watch. We'll give him a little watch, and then we'll give him also a little ring on his finger. Yeah. Also, Beeline Brit, thank you for the Prime sub, by the way. I really greatly appreciate that a lot. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new Prime sub. I hope you enjoyed the emotes in the app reviewing. You did not have to sub, but the fact that you did and chose here really means a lot, especially since you can only have 1 Prime sub per streamer. Thank you so much. How's your Tuesday today? What you been up to? We're making some Sims right now at the moment for my Soul Food Legacy Challenge. Created by SimSiga. No. This one. No, actually it doesn't need earrings, to be honest. Rip them out your ears, sir. Thank you. Yeah, he looks great and grand. He's a bookworm, outgoing, and a goofball, but he's a computer whiz for his aspiration. So that will be for him. But let's go and make his wife. Okay, let's make the Sim. Let's make Tamika Yvonne Hayward. Tamika Yvonne Hayward. I feel like there should be a way that, like, I like that we have the first and last name, but I'm gonna need a section for middle name. It might make it too clogged up though if they added, like, if they expanded this bar. If they expanded this bar to be a slightly bigger to add in middle name, it might get too crazy. So maybe only having first and last name is like fine. But middle names always add in that extra flavor character, you know? I think so. We'll do that. And then we will say she doesn't get jealous Well, honestly, no, she just gets jealous about everything. Well, talking to other Sims, no, she doesn't. In non-physical romance, no. And then she can't get pregnant anymore. Hakim, I need to change you too. I need to make sure where it's at. No and no. Yes and yes. And then where is neither? Good. Oh, there's a quiet work at work right now. And I actually introduced you to the Soul Food Legacy Challenge and you're excited to watch me play. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad I introduced you to the Soul Food Legacy. It's honestly, like, since we haven't played yet, I have been having a very fun time building out all these Sims and like creating like all the characters and their backstories. It's been really fun. I'm excited to play too, and we'll be able to play starting officially I would say by like next week we'll be able to. Okay. But I'm very excited to play because mostly I've been too preoccupied with other things, like mostly just downloading custom content, to be honest. That CC life was really like having me at a chokehold. And since technically this legacy challenge is like food related, I was looking at custom content food to download so that way each gen kind of makes sense. But I was like, I don't think I need to have the CC food. Sure, it's nice to have, but I don't really need it, but it's there. But I've just been getting excited just to dabble into like that field. I think I'm more excited about building out how long I can play this legacy challenge, see where I can take it from Gen 1 to Gen 10. Because I know that over time, like the genetics in The Sims 4 changes so often. Like after a couple of gens, it will change dramatically, which is not bad. It helps you see like the change in what's going on in your Sims lives, you know? But I always get like so concerned, like, ooh, I don't know. Will they look like Gen 1? Will they look like Gen 2? Like, who will they look like the most? Is what I'm always really curious about. There we go. You never really know. Hi, Strawberry. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're making Gen 1's extended family at the moment. But happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Soul Food Legacy Tuesday, if you will, if you want to call it that. Happy to see you. I've also been trying to dabble in making my Sims look different. Because there have been times where I have a very distinct Sim style, and I never really know if my Sims look the same or they look different. I need to clear out half of these edges out of my game. But they're nice. I don't want to get rid of them yet. Ooh, strawberry yogurt. I've never had strawberry yogurt before, let alone yogurt. Never had yogurt. At least strawberry yogurt, really. I hope it's very tasty. Did you add anything to it, or is it just like the plain Jane strawberry yogurt? Do this right here. Maybe I'll give you a mole. Let's see, what about this one? We'll do this one right here. That's a hairline that we don't really technically add, but I will add in under the nose. And then I will add in an extra bit. Well, maybe what if I do this? We'll do that one. And then here, add some, well, maybe, no, I don't want to add more freckles. Unless, this is on the left and this is on the right. So if I go back up here, And then do this one. These eyelids. Right here. And then go down here with these. I can achieve the same look. Good. Now this is the acne portion. Do I want smile wrinkles? Yeah, why not? And then we'll do some creases on the forehead. Yeah. You might take a sneak peek at the map before or later. Yes. I will be sending over the mod list of what mods you need to add into Peak, because this way it'll be a lot easier to communicate with each other, and also push to mute and all that other fun stuff that we'll need to do. And it's very easy to install, so I'll call later after stream to guide you through it. But it's very, very simple. It's called Icos or Okos. Oh wait, no, I've seen this brand before. Okay, I think I've seen this in Walmart at one point. But yeah, I've seen that brand. Never tried it. They have different kinds. They have like Greek yogurt, like they have like protein shakes, they have regular yogurt. They just got a mixture of things. I don't know why, but that brand reminds me of Activia for some random reason. I don't know why, but it just does. Like, whatever happened to Activia? Did it actually work? Or was it a flop? I don't know. Oh, save everyone. Yours just crashed. Oh my gosh, BY, no! Friends, save your game. Save your game. I repeat, save your game. Or a baby cries. Every minute you forget to save your game. After an hour of playing, a baby cries. And we don't want that. Now, do we? Unless you're like Judith Ward, then you know. Go right ahead. Activia is still sold on shelves. Really? They must have like rebranded or something, because I remember one time I heard like it just didn't work for some people. Oh, Yoshi got a new dog toy, a rubber chicken. He's playing it with right now, and every time it squeaks, it sounds like a little child sobbing. Oh no! Randy Joe has like this duck toy. He doesn't play with it as much anymore, but he does have a turkey leg or a chicken leg that I bought at the store a while ago for like $2 at the pet store. He's not here right now, but when he's here, he plays with it constantly. Activia. I miss those commercials. I find those commercials were just funny to me. Activia. Oh my gosh, the way they really just like branded those commercials were just too funny. Oh, also, speaking of like an old thing, I heard that they're officially shutting down dial-up internet. I did not know dial-up, like AOL dial-up, is being discontinued. Like I thought it was gone a long time ago. So yeah, they're gonna be shutting down dial-up internet, and will no longer be available in AOL plans as of September 30th. I'm like, what do you mean? Oh my gosh, no, AOL was awful. I didn't like AOL. That noise was too much for me. Anytime you go into build mode, your game crashes like clockwork. Ooh, and it threatens you every time you're gonna cast. Ooh, I don't like that for you. I don't like that for you, for Lopiso. This is why I wish we could save and cast. If we could save and cast, life would be so much more simpler. I'm telling you. Well, I guess technically saving would mean saving the Sims to the gallery, to your library, but it's not the same. Especially if you went into cast, or like you went into cast after building for like 3 hours and you still didn't save, then that's also another issue. It's too much. It's scary. Yoshi, aka Yo-Yo, a little Maltese. Oh, Randy Joe's also a Maltese. He's a little Maltese dog. He is almost 4 years old. That's crazy. How old is Yo-Yo? Oh, Athena been playing Stardew and it's stressful to watch. Wait, really? What's happening? We're playing Stardew later this week, and I find that game very stressful as well. It's kind of overwhelming at times. Too much going on. Yeah, I'm like, I wonder who still has dial-up though. That's what I want to know. Who still has it? Hi Asia, hello, good morning. Happy to see you. We're making some Sims for my Soul Food Legacy Challenge at the moment. We're making the Gen 1 Extended Family. And I've downloaded some more CC as of yesterday and this morning on stream. And I just had to test it out, you know? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Rural areas still like have dial-up and don't have access to broadband, which is still crazy to me that I wish like internet was available, like widely available for everyone around the world. And it should be. And it should be for free. Because these internet bills are getting too high and unstable and it's getting ridiculous. You know? Oh, it's cause everything requires extra time, like years to download anything, so it takes extra time to upload their plans. Yeah, that makes sense. Like soon enough, like we still, like in my area, we don't have fiber internet yet, but they're slowly adding fiber into the neighborhood. I know that a lot of places like schools and hospitals and all these like major essential buildings are always first because that's a thing that everyone should have. Schools need fiber, hospitals need fiber, like all those places need fiber. Apartments do get fiber quite more frequently. But then like residential houses, depending on where you live, it takes some time. 6 months. Oh, so cute. I love that. If we could save in Kaz, there'll be a lot less tears. It would be a lot less tears. You miss being yelled at. You miss being yelled off to get the computer. Off the computer so your parents can use the phone. You also miss the sound. I found like the dial-up sound very funny. I don't know why, but it was just hilarious. And all the message saying, "You've got mail." I'm like, oh, okay. From who? Nancy from down the street. You look so good. Oh, thank you. Do you know there is a new creator of world maps for The Sims 4? I do. There's one creator that I know. They're at least Philippe Sims. Yeah, Philippe Sims is the only creator that I know at the moment who has been making replacement maps, custom maps actually. Oh, your dad and stepmom met on AOL chat room. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. But yeah, I should have them. It's in my resource list, Love to Sew, if you want to download them. You just put them in their game, you're gonna stare at them. Very good. Yeah, I know they don't have all the maps completed, but for some reason, like Philippe Sims maps are so aesthetically pleasing. That is like a whole new game. And I love them. I would wonder what the next map they'll work on. Because the last time they uploaded was July 25th for Hemford on Bagley. I also heard that they don't have all of the packs in The Sims 4, so that's another thing. They don't have all the packs as of lately. Oh, you went CC shopping yesterday so bad? Very good. I also heard that too. GTA 6 is coming out next year on May 26, 2026. I heard that. I also heard that Shrek 5 is coming out is coming out in 2027 in June instead of 2026. So a lot of things are being shifted around these days. Yeah, between Philippe and Dear Cheyenne, it's a very good collection. I agree. Those two creators are my favorite map creators. There's others out there, yes. But I think like their style complements each other very well without clashing too much where they look extremely different, if that makes sense. Oh, you're glad you caught my live? You are now officially keeping me company at work. Well, I'm glad, Silver Moon. Glad that he can keep you company today. I'm trying to figure out what lipstick I want to use. I need to download Cryptic Sims' makeup again. I've been a little bit slacking on that as of lately. Cryptic Sims makes really, really good CC makeup, just saying. You ever looking for good CC makeup? Cryptic Sims, Urban Sims. Very talented people, just saying. Okay, I might need to save this lip color. I'm gonna save that. Oh, you got the cast tuning mod to work. Oh, good. You were sad because I had a different standstill mod. Yeah, sometimes some standstill mods will not be compatible with that. I learned that the hard way. That you liked better because I like the idle blinking, and Northern Siberian one still makes it look completely frozen. Yeah, I have that mod. I have it where they just stand still. The only reason though is why I have that one is because they move so much. And it's mostly the occults and the Sims themselves. They just move so much that I need to stop. So I get a little bit nitpicky with them sometimes. But I might find like a different one. I'm just not sure where to look. So I have one for infants and like the other occults, but I'm just playing it around. Ooh, not those. Oh, those look very pretty. Those are too. Okay. Welcome back from the ads, friends, if you got an ad. But yes, Philippe Sims, Dear Cheyenne, very good. I do wonder though, if we get another pack with a new map, what will it even look like? Ooh. What's that? Oh, I'm scared. Okay. I think I might change her eyes. I have too many eye collections. This is a problem. All these contacts are from the same creator. Sims 3 Melahonic. I downloaded one file, or I downloaded the whole entire contact collection, and it gave me everything. And I don't use half of these, but you know, you never know when you're going to use them, so you got to have them all. Maybe this is why my game is so dang slow. Sometimes it be testing its limits, though. I will say it plays around too much. If you have good facial hair recommendations, oh, I went on a spree yesterday actually. So there's this website, not dial-up. There's this website I've been using as of lately. This was like yesterday, and a little bit of last week. There's this website called wcif.cc. It stands for Where Can I Find, basically. I recommend this website tenfolds because searching on Tumblr is nice, but if you're looking for like a specific type of thing, you can go on here. But I like using this website every once in the blue moon because it's helpful that way. Like if you're looking for facial hair, like yesterday, I was looking for facial hair, and it gave me like a plethora of facial hair options from across the entire internet. And it saved me so much time and effort. So this was like a safe haven, a blessing in disguise, I will say. And like you can even filter it too if you want to like search in like Patreon, Tumblr, CurseForge, Sims Resource, other websites, Sim File Share. But yeah, recommend that website, just saying, it'll save your life. But yeah, finding facial hair is like a hit or miss. Because it can either be like good facial hair or bad facial hair. Or you download it and it's broken. It's like, oh, well, that's just great. Oh, Def Jam Fight for New York remaster coming to PS5. Ooh. What kind of game is that? I've heard of it, but I wasn't too sure what it actually is all about. This is also not the right hairstyle for your facial, right? I know, I love their eye contacts. It's because like my style is like a mixture of Max's Match and Alpha. So I kind of play around with like both styles. And I love both equally. Like I'll do like Max's Match hair, but alpha eyes and alpha eyebrows, and a little mixture of both for makeup. But it always depends on the sim that I'm making that day, and like what I'm making the sim for. So I'm all over the place with my CC style. It's never consistent, but I think that's kind of like a good thing though. Sometimes consistency is good, but also not a bad thing. Oh, it's a fighting game. Oh, see, I don't play a lot of fighting games, so I wasn't too sure. Because Def Jam sounds like a music style game to me. Oh, you've been meaning to check this out? Yes, do it. And also, if you have any like good recommendations for any other styles of content, let me know too. Because I'm gonna have to cycle through some of my CC. It's a little bit old, and there's stuff in here I just don't use anymore. I just gotta even out the playing field. Like Sim Trouble, love that creator. They're always in trouble with me because they have too much and I just have to download it all. Problem. Oh, you use them both, your alpha, maxes, maxims, yes. It's easier that way. And you know what? Okay. I know you're a machinima creator and I love your content. And I wanted to run this by you, but I didn't want it to bother you. But there's I don't know if you're like I know you're on TikTok too, but I don't know if you come across like this one song by this band as of lately. They're called Pierce of the Veil. And Pierce of the Veil, and there's a song that they created called So Far So Fake, and it's trending on TikTok. I mean, I don't do meeps anymore because I just don't have the time and the energy for that, but that song would be a good meep. Just saying. The vibe, the energy, it would just be good. You love my sim style? Thank you. I find like my sim style is, I'm like a kid at a candy store, honestly. I just love going to cast and like just manipulating literally anything and everything I can see. The amount of sliders I have in my game is very large, and it just brings me peace. I downloaded this one, but I don't want that one. I think I want to go with more of like a short hairstyle, like a little bob. Of course. Writing that down. Yes. If you go on TikTok and type in Pierce the Veil or So Far So Fake, the trend is trending, and it's quite. I've seen a lot of fan edits of like Damon Salvatore, Klaus Michelson, Sam and Dean Winchester, and then just a bunch of people dancing to it as well in a circular motion. It's quite mesmerizing, I will say. You have been trying to figure out what your sim style is and I can't put your finger on it. I think I'm gonna go with this hairstyle, honestly. It looks natural. It works. I'm gonna give you some edges, though. What would you do? Wait, what would I do if your friend was pranking you by slamming your car door as a prank? I'd be like, are you okay? Is everything good? Are you unwell? Because what was that for? That would be my response. Like, it's like what's the problem? Because slamming the car door makes literally no sense. I'm like, y'all need to calm yourself down. You're doing too much today. But that would be my response, personally. I kind of want to give her some wrinkles. I might make her a little bit more aged. Yeah, I'm going to give her some of that. I think the edges are fine with not having them on. Well, what is this? Eyelids? Do I have any other edges that are there? Twisted Cat is there. No, I like the eyelids though. It makes the eyes pop more. I don't think I've used every category. Oh wait, no, I can use this one down here. Use this one. And then I can do this one by Twisted Cat. But it just feels off. Maybe I don't do it. Yeah, that's fine. Have I used Marin CC? I don't think I've heard of that creator before. Or not. No. Also, Luca, welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Can we welcome in the Raiders, please? And thank you. How are you? How's your day? How's your life? How was your stream? I would love to know all about it. Welcome. Oh, they have Alpha-ish Max's Max hair renders. Oh, okay, yeah. I've never heard of that creator, but I looked them up just now. Yeah, their style is like a mixture of like Max's Match and Alpha. It's kind of scary looking, but it's not scary. You know, like it's the in-between is what I see. I might go with... It's hard because there's so many styles. I'm gonna go with this one. Those edges are from the central part and she is parted to the side. Okay, that makes more sense then. You're welcome. Thank you so much for rating me. You did not have to do that, but I really greatly appreciate that a lot. You had a lovely stream. We're doing a Forever World Willow Creek rotational. Oh, wait, that's really fun. That is really fun. I like that you're doing that. And yes, definitely check out the Soul Food Legacy. It's really, really good. People have been making some meeps lately, so if you ever wanted to do it, I'm sure people would join. Okay, I'll consider it. Honestly, who has not heard of X Mirror Mirror? I've been a big fan and friend of X Mirror Mirror for years. Me and Mirror go way back. Like way back. So, not all the way back, but like, you know, we've been friends for a while. Before The Sims sparked. And I've known about Mirror for years. Who hasn't heard about X Mirror Mirror? If you haven't, where have you been? Literally, I'm gonna go back to this, honestly. She's the reason why we have these plethora of skin tones in The Sims 4. She is the sole reason why we have a variety of skin tones in The Sims 4 that are not ashy looking. Because before in The Sims 4 we have very little options, but now we have a plethora. So, just saying, X Mirror Mirror deserves the world. Just saying. You like the way that their hair is, the strands are more cartoony and animated like. Oh. Oh, well, they have poses. You know, what I have also been needing as of lately is poses. I don't have enough poses in my game. Or at least I don't have like the right type of poses that I really want in my game. And I don't know how to, I know how to make poses, but I just don't want to put in the effort to make them. So I just don't. I just don't make poses. I just like, oh no, we'll do this one. This one looks very cute. We'll do more of like a salt and pepper. We'll do a little salt and pepper action, a little bit of brownness. I'll keep the hair black. Or what if we do? No. No. Oh. I like Shea Butter's hairs. Gotta find like the right one. And I know exactly what I need to do though in order to get the right vibe that I want for it. I gotta put in those edges that she created to the hairstyle. Oh, you were watching old content the other day and the lack of skin tones prior to the update was upsetting. It really was. It really was very upsetting, for sure. And now I feel a little bit more happier when playing this game to create a lot of different styles of Sims. We just need a little bit more, you know? Did I actually delete them? I don't remember. So what is this? Age spots. I don't think I have these in other categories. At least I don't think I do. I don't think I do, unless cheek details. No. No. I technically don't. So I guess I'm stuck. Oh well. Oh yes, Ashley Legacies and Stardy Sims. Oh, they're really good pose creators. I think I follow both of them, I think, on Tumblr. If not, then I might need to. Okay, let's do this one here. And I'm gonna go back to the skin detail that I had before. Remove this. Because I need to grab this one or this one. I want to have a little bit of age spots under the eye. So then I can go back to... here. No. No. Why do I feel like I deleted some of my edges out of my game? I think I accidentally did by accident. I don't remember how I did that. Oh well. Yeah, the maps do look really cool. Your first time having map replacements. Ooh. Do you think Maxis will ever update the maps again? I don't think they'll update the old maps. I would like for them to do it just because it would be helpful to have updated styles of the maps. I don't know if they ever would though. Like, what would you want them to like update about them? Like the quality of them? I would say yes. I don't think maps are like it's like their priority on like their bucket lists, on their list of things they want to do. I don't know. Oh, you stand Troy. I love Troy. Oh yeah. I know about D-Sims. I know about Ismi Troy. I know about Zarela, Viva. I know everyone. Yes. Yes. 100%. 100% yes. I know them too. We're all good friends as well. I pretty much have met almost every single Sim that you're about to name, at least in person. I've met D-Sims, Viva, It's Me Troy, Xmira, Mira, all in person. Because way back in the day, there was a thing called the Sims Spark, the reality TV show. And also there was like a thing called Sims Camp that really is no longer a thing, which is very sad. I wish it was a thing more. But Sims Camp was a thing where EA Maxes would invite sim creators around the world to their headquarters in San Francisco to test out like the games early before it released out into the world. And there was like a bunch of creators they always invited, and I was one of them that were included into in the pool of the mix. Like there's so many great people out there. Are there edges and the face tattoos? Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, it may be, because things did technically shift around. Oh, I did forget that there's some stuff in here. I also might just like categorize and like filter them myself, so that way I know exactly where things are at more. Okay, they're not in here. What's that? No. Yeah, they're not in here. Oh well. Okay. You remember when they were like blue and crazy? Yes, I do remember that. Yeah. Some of the hairs were a little bit blue. I was so happy when they added in like a darker black hair swatch. But yes. Yeah. If there is a spring, yeah, if there is some, I probably know who they are. I've been on the internet since 2011. I consume a lot of content on different platforms. I'm everywhere. I watch a lot of content from a lot of simmers. But I also like to try and be in spaces where I know that I feel like I belong and I can hang out with people. Yeah. I don't know every sim around the world, but you know, I know some simmers. This is so difficult. This is too many hairs. I might need to go and download some alpha hair. But yeah, I think I accidentally deleted some other edges out of my game by accident. Oh well. I think we'll go with this one. Be on the safe side. I haven't talked to Viva in a while. But I have not seen her. Do you know if she still streams? I don't think she streams anymore, no. I haven't talked to Viva in a while, so in like a couple of months. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I don't think she streams anymore. You just realized the Sims Rec was probably filmed before. Yes, it was. It was filmed late 2019 in December. And I remember this distinctly because I was doing my finals while filming The Sims Sparked in late 2019. What a time that was. A scary time because there were so much things going on. Trauma. Ah, here it is. There we go. Better. Fixed it. But yeah, it was late 2019, and that was the last, yeah, that was technically the last Sims organized event they've ever had. And then they started bringing them back slowly but surely. The first one that they brought back was for DreamCon. They brought a bunch of creators to DreamCon in Houston, Texas, because The Sims was sponsoring DreamCon this year. And that's when they had like Megan Thee Stallion and of course Quinn Blackwell, and we had the Hotties Play The Sims live stream. So they brought a lot of different Black creators to the event, which I thought was really cool. And I loved it. I'm going to DreamCon again next year, at least I plan to. They've already put out the dates and everything, so yeah. No, I am not. I'm not even gonna go to the block party. I feel like the block parties at TwitchCon are overwhelming. I don't know. I probably won't. I might do my own thing like I did last year. Me and a couple of my friends, we went to like an arcade and we did like karaoke, and it was very, very fun. I heard one of the parties that happened at TwitchCon was kind of crazy and overwhelming. Like the line was so long to the point where people were being turned away and weren't being let in or whatever. It was not a very good experience for some people. So block parties, after parties, not my thing. Oh, you were talking about the map. Oh, the maps. That's right. Yeah, in the beginning of 2014, The Sims, the maps were all one color, all blue. And I would say maybe like a year later, I will say, a year later, the maps were like in color. And I'm like, whoa, what's all this? This is crazy. But it was nice though to see like where we were at. No, honestly, Kaleidoscope, I don't know how I survived. I was stressed out like no other. But honestly, I managed to get through it. And I only had like 2 finals. But those finals were like things I had already started to do anyway. I just had to submit them. So it wasn't like crazy terrible. Not me like doing actual exams. Plus I told all of my professors and everything like what I was doing and where I was going and why, because they needed to know why. And I was able to do a lot of them early. And then most projects were like me just like to like hit the submit button. Not too terrible. You can decide if I want to spend the money. TwitchCon is already so expensive. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't spend the money on the block party. If I would, like, honestly, you could find something more affordable and more fun than standing and sitting in a hot, sweaty, whatever room at TwitchCon. Assuming it wouldn't be like too overwhelming and crowded. I feel like it would be a crowded room or space, and I would just be too claustrophobic to even like move. All that hot air, not me. That's too much hot air. Okay, so this sim is a lawyer. Tamika Yvonne Hayward is a lawyer, and I need to give her a lawyer type outfit. So let's give you this one. Ooh, that's not working. Give you this one. Ring color. Oh, you know, I know Markilla did not have a good time in 2022. Yeah, it was not a good time, really. Because 2022, was that Las Vegas or was that in a different area? Because my first ever TwitchCon I ever went to was Las Vegas, which probably was not the best idea because Las Vegas is already crazy enough. And it was hot. I'm not a very party person. I like to keep to myself and mostly just hang out with my friends. So I feel less stressed out. Hi, Olivia. Hello. Welcome in. It completely turned you off from The Sims 4 at first. It did as well for me in the beginning, and then I kind of got used to it. And I'm like, okay. I kind of just like blatantly just ignored the whole thing. And I'm like, let's just go here. I have videos on YouTube from the early days of The Sims 4. And I'm just like, how in the world? Like, it was crazy. I just remember just like going into the game, like thinking, where am I at today? Do this one. I kind of like this outfit. I like this sweater. Ooh, but I like this. Ooh, no, I like this one. This one's nicer. We'll go with like an orangey color. Very businessy. Hello. I would go to Olive Garden. Personally, I would either go to the zoo, Olive Garden. Because last year, what we did when we went to Las Vegas, we went to the Cheesecake Factory and like some other restaurant. Honestly, I will go to Olive Garden. Sign me up. I'm going to the zoo the first day I get there. You best believe it. I think me and a few other people like Azamara and a few others are going to the zoo. But I'm going to the zoo. Yeah, my first one was 2023. I could have gone to the other years, but I was so busy, and plus traveling and me were just not a thing. Plus, I was moving, and there was a lot of things just going on behind the scenes that I just could not do or control. Yeah. You get overwhelmed when all of you are on the Among Us lobby. I can imagine going to TwitchCon. Yeah, it's scary. A lot of voices. Too much talking. We'll go with these jeans. Too much talking, a lot of hot air, people that I don't know. It can be scary at times. But at least, like, the thing is though, I think what made it more comfortable for me, like over the years, like with meeting other people I just don't know, as long as like we have a similar like vibe, like we know what each other do, then I'm okay. Oh, they have? That's what social media thinks? I don't think so. Beyonce's great. I love her music. I've loved her music since the Destiny Child days. But I always will say Michael Jackson is the greatest entertainer of all time. And still is. Just because I love Michael Jackson, he's done so many great things. So has Beyonce. But that's just my general opinion, though. Coming from The Sims 3, where you could really customize the world to see that. I remember just starting up and saying out loud in front of my daughter, what is this? What happened? No, that's totally valid. That's valid. That was me with The Sims 2. I'm like, what happened? What's going on? Where are we at? What year is it? Because I remember they had to scrap the entire concept of The Sims 4, because originally it was going to be a multiplayer game. And when they realized, at least when EA realized that Sims Online or SimCity multiplayer online flopped, they literally scrapped the entire idea of what The Sims 4 was going to be. And that's why this game is the way it is. Let's do these nails, I think. Do I want those nails? I don't... Well, these are a little bit broken. I'm gonna take those out of my game. Okay. Oh, your first one was 2022 and only had a day 1 pass. See, my problem is I would always get a 3-day pass because I always think I'm gonna miss something if I don't go all 3 days. That's a FOMO in me. Spend more money just to see the things. Oh, the old Spaghetti Factory. I love that. I just think Spaghetti Factory is just so good. They make great food there. Really, all I would eat is the spaghetti. And really just like nothing else. Whatever else was on that menu, I'd be like, I'm not eating that. I'll just want the spaghetti. That's it. Okay, I think this is what I'm gonna do. But I feel like I should change the shirt. No, I'm kind of glad they did that too. Because The Sims 4, to give you all a picture, The Sims 4 was going to be literally just like SimCity. Multiplayer, online, top-down view, like similar to the SimCity vibe. On how it's going to look. And how all the lots were being placed. You could go to each household and see what they were going to do. So that's why we didn't have toddlers or pools or ladders or bait. Like, we didn't have a lot of things in The Sims 4 in the beginning. That's why. So they had to basically really just build everything from scratch. That was a time. But honestly, though, I kind of like that they had to start from scratch. Because it made them think differently. So I guess in a good way it was probably a good thing. A good thing that they did that. So in a way, I guess a win-win. A win. Because I feel like we wouldn't have gotten all these skin tones, the pronouns, binders and shapewear, glucose monitors, more updates, hairstyles. Like, I don't think we would have a lot of things if The Sims 4 was like it was back then. Oh gosh, I don't know. Especially if The Sims 4 ended like in 4 years. Oh gosh. If it ended in 2018, that would have been crazy. There we go. You chimed in at a random time. You did. But welcome in. 2023 and 24, you had 3-day pass, and I feel like we got to hang out a lot more last year. We did, and that's what I like. I was always just like in the area, but I was doing so much at TwitchCon. That was my only problem. I was doing too much. And I was still trying to understand how to hang out with people. Because I kind of like really just forgot how to hang out with people and like just be in the moment and like chat. Here it is, Serenity CC. That's what I was looking for. I knew it was in here somewhere in this long catalog of clothing that I've accumulated over the years. I knew it was in here. I just had to scroll down farther enough to find it. Okay, found what I was looking for. Now I can do what I need to do. Yeah, we do. We have glucose monitors. They're in the accessories tab, I think. Wait, no. They're not in here. They're in this other section. Tamika, please, thank you. They are in... Oh, I forgot they changed the location of them. Hold on, it's in the body. That's right. So if you check the body category and check medical wearables, you will see the glucose monitors like for like the arm, and then of course like the body as well. But it's really cool. Hi Jean, hello, welcome in. Happy to see you. My day is going really well. I'm just vibing, chilling. I am sitting in cast right now, making some Sims for the Soul Food Legacy at the moment. And it's getting really good. So far, I think. What's all this? I got stuff in my game that I don't even realize I have. Okay. But not too shabby. We're yapping about a lot of things. Like a lot of stuff that either may or may not make sense, but it's making sense in my head at the moment. Help me convince Alex to go again. No, okay. I will try. I've tried to convince Alex. We chat nearly every day on Instagram, and I'm like, Alex, come back, because I want Alex to. I know that he's not. I don't think he's gonna come back to streaming anymore. But if he comes to TwitchCon for like a day, I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad, personally. I was asking someone this question. I told someone you know how MJ is looking to pop. Yes. Did anyone know that Janet will finish of what her brother had started to keep performing or is done? Well, she's still performing right now. Yeah, she currently has her active Las Vegas residency. She'll never be done with music. Never. But yeah, she's never gonna stop performing. Just like all the other artists out there, they're never gonna stop because it's like what they enjoy, and it's kind of like it's their livelihood essentially. It really is what makes and pays the bills, really. Sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, she'll continue to do what her brother did, like, you know, keep performing, keep doing. Yeah. But no, honestly, I would love for Alex to come to TwitchCon. If he doesn't, that's okay. But you know, we'll find a way. We'll find a way. Okay, this is what I want, and this is what I need. I think I might make this a little bit darker, possibly. What if I go with black? Ooh, smart, sophisticated, interesting. But now I don't like it. This is my problem. I'll go into cast, and I'm like, I'm never satisfied. This is why I can never do cast on stream sometimes, because I'm in here for like decades. Literal decades. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'll go with this for now. She's a lawyer, and she doesn't need to wear her lawyer type outfit, you know, out in public, really. I will give you some nice comfortable shoes. Here's some flats. Yeah, cute. And I'll give you a necklace too. And earrings, yeah. Oh, you do miss when you and Alex played the Himbo Starting Farm, if that's the person you're talking about. Yes, yeah, Alex the awful gamer, yeah. Yeah. I miss our Himbo farm. I need why do I have seven? I have 7 emails. What in the actual? Um, I want to I've been trying to convince him for days. Not days, months really. Months really. If he ever wants to play the Himbo farm together. Because it would be fun. Those were fun times, I'm telling you. Give you some earrings. Give you those, and I'm gonna give you a necklace. Are you doing a panel? I am. I am doing a panel this year. I have one panel at the moment that I'm doing at TwitchCon with a couple of friends of mine, with Simsy, Rosanna, Study Time, and Smirky. It's about charity fundraising on Twitch. So that is what I'm doing at TwitchCon. There's a likely chance I might have a second panel, but I'm not entirely sure. But as of right now, I have one so far, and it should be on the TwitchCon schedule too to I think register or like put interest in it. I think. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, that's why I asked if she's still performing. Yeah, she's still performing. Yeah. They always say, you know, life does not stop when you become a parent. And I'm sure, you know, hey, Janet and her child and her family, they all work together. Yeah, she would never stop performing. Like Adele, she did her residency. Kelly Clarkson is doing her residency. There's so many artists doing residency who have like kids. It's all about like finding like the, of course, like the balance and like the time and everything. Because of course they don't do performing like every day. So you gotta find like that work-life balance. And I think having like a good mindset for it to do that, and when you're in a good like place mentally, physically, and emotionally, then you can achieve pretty much anything in life. When you have kids or you don't have kids or you're taking care of your parents or whoever it might be. Oh, them eyelashes are broken. Let me fix those. Oh, that's you with anything in The Sims that you did in the apartment and then scrapped it because I wasn't satisfied and redid the whole thing. Me every day with any build I ever do. Ooh, these eyelashes are broken. I don't want those. No. No. I like those. Subtle. Nice. Easy. No. Wait a minute. Bottom lashes only? I like that. No. It's too expensive. TwitchCon is very pricey. I say if you're ever planning to go travel anywhere, especially TwitchCon, I always say start budgeting that at the beginning of the year because things go up so high every year. It's kind of crazy. So I always say plan at the very start of the year and then go from there. Especially the thing is, I really only go to TwitchCon to see my friends, to be honest. That's the only reason why I go to TwitchCon every year, to go see my friends. Plus also, you know, if I have a panel, I'll do a panel. But really, it's just to hang out with my friends more. Oh, Sarah and you will come to that one, I'm sure. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes, please do. I would love to see you all there. And for the people that are not going to TwitchCon, I think the panel might be live streamed. And if it is, I'll announce it in Discord and everything. But I think it'll be live streamed because it looks like it's in a room that was live streamed before in the previous years at TwitchCon. So I think it will be, but it's not a guarantee. But I hope it will be because that will be nice, honestly. I don't know what glasses I want. Burglar? No. Oh, businesses. Oh no, the businesses and hobbies glasses are really nice. I kind of like these, but I like the leopard print, cheetah print ones. It's different. It's a different vibe. This works. I rather spend that much money on Disney. To be honest, no, that's valid. That's valid. I think they should put TwitchCon in like a different place, or at least have two places in the US and one place in the EU. I mean, of course, EU, they always have it in Rotterdam, but it would be really cool if they had like two places, personally, because affordability is important. TwitchCon is pricey. And honestly, if you don't know this, for anyone that's like new to Twitch and like new to TwitchCon, just don't know. So what happens is like at TwitchCon, if you're doing a panel at TwitchCon, they give you a free ticket, a free 3-day ticket to TwitchCon if you're on a panel. And I'm on a panel this year, so they gave me a refund on my ticket. The same way they did it for like 2 years ago for Las Vegas. Since I was on 4 panels last year, I'm like, help me please. So they gave me a free ticket, which is what they do for all panelists at TwitchCon. Let's make you an idealist. Yes. And then for this one, I will make you a master mentor. Yes. Perfect. Let's all sign up for baddies. Morgan, you were like, what if we just went to San Diego and hang out with everyone? Honestly, it'd be way easier, more cheap, more affordable. Because the thing is, the only thing I can think of for TwitchCon this year is that they're doing something really special, because this is the 10th year of TwitchCon. So I'm wondering what they'll do. And also too, all these are business expenses. Since my business is like live streaming and I make content on the internet, and I have a legit LLC and all that legal businessy stuff, everything that I do is a business expense. So like traveling, write that down on a business expense. Like the plane ticket, hotel, any food that I buy, really, that I have meetings or whatever, all the transportation I took, like an Uber or a Lyft, business expense. All video games that I buy, business expense. My room, a business expense. You can write a portion of your room off on your taxes, as long as you rent the place and also the office is not in your bedroom. Any like peripherals that you buy, business expense. PCs, webcams, cameras, laptops, whatever, literally business expense. It's so pricey. Does TwitchCon not provide anything for streamers presenting on panels like hotels? No, they do not. TwitchCon only provides a free TwitchCon ticket for 3 days, but they don't provide like hotels or flights or anything for anyone. Oh, you paid invoices at a company that did a giant hairstyles conference, and the money involved is crazy. It's the budgets that these companies have is like too high. It's scary. No, if they had that at the East Coast, that'd be perfect. I just need $5,000. Oh my gosh. So I like to let you all know, I've been running my business since I was in high school. Like I've been making content online since 2011, 2010, since I was basically 14, and I've been making money since I was 14 on the internet. So I've learned a lot on a lot of things. Yeah, I was a literal child making money on the internet when I was legal enough to make money. Sure, I didn't have a bank account. That money went to my parents' bank account and I just had an allowance, but yeah, I was a workaholic. I was doing content creation while also simultaneously going to school. And then I also had like a job, like a nine to like a job out of like out of high school, because like my job in high school was high school, like that was my job to go to school, and I made videos online and made money. So then out of high school, I of course still did YouTube and then I started streaming, and then of course in the midst of college, like all 6 years of university, college, I always had jobs. I was doing YouTube and Twitch all at the same time while having I think like 15 credit hours every semester or something like that, while also being a student event coordinator. And then I also was working at Little Caesars for like 2.5 years in that midst of time. And then I quit, and then I went worked at McAllister's for like 3 weeks, then quit. But every summer I always worked I worked for AmeriCorps as a tutor and a mentor for like the low income neighborhoods in my area for like elementary schools, and I mentored, tutored them, all the things. And then I also worked at my sportsman park during the summers, and I was traveling all at the same time for like YouTube and Twitch stuff. I was doing way too much stuff when I was like, when I got out of college. I was doing so much stuff. How did I lived a lot of lifetimes. I'm exhausted. Someone travel expense 50 Chick-fil-A nuggets once and you had a good laugh. I mean, that's a lot of nuggets. I will write that off too. For people that watch live streams, are we allowed to join the party even though we don't watch on Twitch? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, those? Oh, like the Twitch block parties that they have? Wait, where you can see all the streams that we watch. Oh yeah, the block party. Oh yeah, no, not everyone. They don't live stream those. At least I don't think they do. But if someone was streaming within the block party, then you can watch that stream. But they don't live stream those block parties to my knowledge. But if a streamer who went to the block party and live streamed while they were there, then you're basically there, but virtually. But I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah. For as much as they making off of streamers, they should provide a little bit more of a ticket. I agree, Central. I agree, especially as a platform that's big as Twitch. Okay. Gotta pull the glutes out. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think she's good. Let's save that. Put you all here. Perfect. But yeah, that's also true. The block parties do sell out very fast every year. But yeah, TwitchCon is like, you can buy a separate, like you don't even have to be a streamer to attend TwitchCon or the block party. You just have to, like, of course, just buy a ticket to go. But they sell it very, very quickly. But yeah, literally anyone and everyone can attend TwitchCon and have the same fun and all that. Of course, like when you purchase a ticket and you get your ticket, the lines are different because at TwitchCon they have 3 separate lines when you go pick up your badge. They have the general admission public community line, and then they have the affiliate line, and then they have the partner line for TwitchCon every year. Free real estate. There we go. Move in. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I personally, I've heard horror stories about people live streaming at parties. It never goes well, especially at like conventions like this, because a lot of things tend to go down and it gets very, very just not safe. So I would always never suggest a live stream at a party because things could go wrong and people can get angry and then it just gets messy afterwards after a while. But my friends, what I'm gonna do is I need to actually head off for now, but what is this? But for now, I'm going to end it off here, and I'm going to be streaming literally again in like 5 hours from now. Well, I guess 4.5 hours from now, I'll be streaming again. But we're going to be playing a game called Peak, which will be very fun with Dabney, Jake, I believe also Garrett, and a few others most likely. But that'll be later today at 6 p.m. in a couple of hours. And also, too, Peak is currently on sale at the moment, too. So if you wanted to buy Peak, now would be the perfect time to do so, because it's on sale. We love a good sale. Potentially Garrett. Well, what if we just, like, kidnap Garrett from work so he can play with us? Does it sound like a plan, Daphne? Just, like, steal Garrett from his work? I think that's a good idea. I don't know why, but I'd be so nervous to meet a streamer. I would also be nervous too. I don't like when I went to DreamCon this year, a lot of people came up to me because they watched my content. And I'm like, I never know who watches my content unless like they shout like SpringSims out in public. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah. But yeah, I'll be playing Peak later today. I'm very, very excited. It'll be very fun. You might start this challenge. It looks really interesting. You should. I think, honestly, Shorty, it will be a good break. It will be a good break to step away from the 100 baby challenge to do the Soul Food Legacy. Because then you'll have, like, that comfort legacy to play through. Because after 25 kids in, maybe more, your head starts to hurt. And it says, I'm gonna need a break from these kids. So that might be your break time challenge. We'll try and come and see it. I'll come by. I'll love to see that. Yeah, I may die though in Peak, but we'll see. We'll see. Steam won't let you buy Peak. It keeps rejecting your debit card for wrong address. That's very weird. I don't like that for you, Sia. I don't like that for you. I'm also never live at this time on a Tuesday either. So, my friends, I would like to send you all over to a really good friend of mine, actually, who is playing some Sims. And I would like to send you all over to my good friend Violet, who is currently playing The Sims 4 and playing the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge. And I believe Violet's on the last episode of the eggplant generation to move on to Gen 2, but is currently in CAS at the moment. Let's go make a friend Violet. We'll try our best to keep you alive. What do you mean try? I like the word will. I think taking out the try. I think you will. Yeah. Yes, I will see you all though tonight. If not, I will see you all tomorrow for some co-working. If not, I will see you all next time. Have fun, stay safe. See you all very soon. And have a good time. Bye-bye.